You left him there?
Told him to go outside.
He was unconscious.
No, the one I fed a potion to?
Yeah, you fed him a potion and he healed up a bit, but he was still out of it.
Oh, he didn't wake up? Because we talked to him. The half-orc one, right?
Yeah, he's sort of like in and out of it. He's still...
I'd say, yeah, because we talked to him, so I thought he was fine.
Oh, basically he's more exhausted from anything. It's been kind of an ordeal.
Oh, I think we left him there then.
They were like, hey, just chill here.
He could have followed you guys. It's fine.
If he could follow us, and he could go outside.
Yeah.
You mean towards the large barrier and the enemies coming through the door?
Don't go touch the barrier. There's nothing else out there as far as we know.
That was the direction that the enemy was coming in. Was the door that you guys came in the original fight was the main exit leading back to the front door. Because you guys made a straight beeline back. That's why I was like, if you guys sent him out there, it's like he's running into that ring wraith and he's gone.
Oh, so it doesn't. Okay, sorry. Just the map in my head. I'm just like trying to.
Yeah, sorry. Basically, think of the room as a rectangle. The southernmost part is where you guys came in, and that's the exit. Because you guys went straight from the entrance to the exit. Hang on, you guys. I gave you guys a map.
This may sound bad.
Yeah, but did you also say like part of like where we were was on the map? So.
Oh yeah, let me.
That's why I was
like.
It may
sound bad, but at least he'll slow down the ring wraith.
Oh, Jesus, not much.
Just some nice cannon fodder to slow it down.
All right. Here's the map.
This is a little bit better. You guys are in the place called Book Stacks in the back, or at least you were. It doesn't really matter which floor. The general floor plan stays the same for each floor. Yeah, so basically you guys entered in through the southern part on the map. You went in, and then you went straight back to the Book Stacks, and that's where the combat happened. And then you guys went west on this map. Out to that kind of room there, and then south down towards the hallways.
Okay. Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's where you guys are. So that's why you
go back in. Like I thought we went back out the way we like just came in.
Oh no, because that's where the enemies were coming in. Was in the door that you originally came in.
I see. Okay, then yeah. I mean, then he can come with us. Then that way he's not stuck there.
Okay. All right.
It'll be fine as long as he doesn't make a sound.
Yeah, he's not super stealthy. He's a security guard, and he's kind of a big guy. But you guys rolled insanely well on your checks. Like, I swear someone did like a pass that. No, you guys don't have pass that trace anymore, do you?
No, unfortunately.
You guys rolled like obscenely well on those stealth checks. You're rolling like 20s.
And the only person that like didn't know we were stealthing, they like covered my mouth because I was in bird view.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, give me a minute so I can look through this. Immediately, once I go in, they're like, all right, let's move.
Yeah. And the bird that you sent out viewed two winged monkeys on the second floor.
Yeah, winged monkeys and the things coming down, the wraiths.
Yep. All right. As you duck past the ring wraith, cloaked in darkness, Geralt leads you down the hallway a bit further and leads you towards a janitor closet on the right side of the hallway. As he opens the door, all of the lights in this building have been off this entire time. By the way, you haven't seen any computers on, any light sources, anything electrical actually working. As he opens up the door and leads you into this dark janitor's closet, you all head in, and it's a pretty small room, about 15 feet wide by about 20 feet in depth. Most of the area is covered in like metal shelves along the walls, having various cleaning supplies, buckets, and the like. A lot of the floor is covered with other mop buckets. There's also a desk with a computer off to the right, currently off. And behind one of the racks in the back, a small brown-haired gnome sort of peeks out slightly that each of you see as you all file in. Geralt looks out, kind of checks the hallway left and right, and then closes the door behind him and bars the door using the chair in front of the computer. What would you all like to do?
I can at this point, am I out of my 5 familiar, or am I still in it?
Yes, you dismissed your familiar just like a few seconds ago. Once the winged monkey was about to attack it and destroy it.
Okay. You said that there's a gnome peeping his head out.
It's a female gnome, but yes.
Um,
From behind one of those yellow mop buckets with the wheels on the bottom.
are
That has those levers to bring out the mop.
From where we're at, can we tell what sort of attire they have on? Do they look like they work here? Are they another guard?
I shared the pic. Let me share it again. It's up in the messages. Shannon, the library gnome, underneath the map.
Oh, yes.
Yes. She kind of peeks her head out. She has sort of a mousy feature, the twin braids, large glasses. And as she pokes her head out, her eyes kind of grow white. Geralt, oh my gosh, you're back. And she kind of stands up and kind of warily looks at all of you.
I will pat the shoulder of Vincent, let me down. Because I just came out of my vision.
Hmm.
Where are we?
We're following this man. And I kind of just motion to...
Yeah, what happened to let me scout out? That was sort of the plan, and then all of a sudden I went into it and immediately felt myself getting picked up.
We are being hunted by ring wraiths.
It's not smart to stay in one place for too long.
It was okay. So some of those, I don't know what a ring wraith is. Some shadowy sort of creatures are coming down the stairs, and there's also at least 2 flying monkeys that are upstairs in the 2nd level.
Flying monkeys, like from the Wizard of Oz?
I know that one. Maybe. Do they look like the ones from the Wizard of Oz?
Would your character have seen or read or anything
In the movie?
In the...
Yeah, they look similar enough. They seem to have jackets and small blue caps on. They look similar enough.
I'm pretty sure. And there's also a sealed door. I tried to get access, but it's rough with, only being a bird. Kind of hard to open doors. So, where exactly?
Bird? What are you talking about?
Oh, and I'll kind of snap, and Zabato will just kind of appear on my shoulder. This is Bato.
Oh, that's pretty amazing, actually. Are you all with the Bureau of the Arcane and Paranormal? She kind of looks at the shield and uniform on Vincent.
Yeah.
That's actually very helpful. Do you all know what's going on?
As far as we're aware, it seems like book characters are sort of just kind of coming to life here. Some sort of ritual. We were able to stop, at least Terrence here was able to stop the lower level one. I believe they're more on the higher levels.
Yeah, I've seen a few from a bunch of different books. It all started happening at about midnight last night. There was sort of a flash. All the lights went out, and things kind of got really crazy after that. I've seen the flying monkeys that you have. I've seen vampires. I've seen the people from the Wheel of Time, from various Ajas. It's been a very exciting experience. This is going to fuel my fan fiction for years to come, but also very terrifying.
God, bad.
Vincent will turn to Gerald. Gary.
Gary.
Hey, Gary.
Riverwood.
His name is Jared.
From Riverwood.
Gary of Riverwood.
Riverwood.
Are you aware of whether or not they come back after you turn them back to pages? I'm not quite sure how that works, but
He looks to you and he kind of shrugs. I've seen a few of the dead ones turning into pages, but I haven't actually killed that many. I've mostly tried stealthing around. My job was to kill the Lesh and nothing more. And so far, nothing has attacked me that I haven't been able to avoid. I try not to fight anything that I don't know what it is and that I can win.
That's sort of the opposite of what we do. Wait, you've seen the paperwork?
That sounds like a very dangerous way to fight, and you should probably look into things before you fight them.
we're alive, aren't we?
Really covered in blood. Mm.
I immediately elbow Vincent.
Downside of being a public servant.
Shannon looks at all of you, and she looks like she's kind of like deciding something, and then she kind of reaches back behind like a container, and she kind of holds out a brown bag, like she's afraid it's gonna like explode or something, and she kind of holds it out to each of you by like a small string tying the bag. You guys are law enforcement, so I feel like I should probably tell you guys that I think I found some drugs. They aren't mine, I swear. I just sort of found them here, and I didn't want to touch them or do anything with them. So could you guys like get rid of these or something?
Insight check. Are these her drugs?
An insight check.
Oh, that's cool. 16 plus 0, 16.
Nice.
It's always a little hard to read situations like this because people are normally kind of awkward around law enforcement, especially when there's like drugs or anything involved. She doesn't seem like she's lying. She seems to be like holding
a little coke under the nose or anything like that.
How's her pupils? Are they dilated?
Her pupils seem fine. She doesn't seem high or anything, and she's like holding this bag out like it's poison, and she doesn't want to get anywhere near it. Like she's not trying to hide it. She's actually giving it to you, which is typically a good indication that they probably weren't hers.
That's what they want you to think. Reverse psychology.
Does anybody here have a magic bag? To put these in, I mean,
we have our envelopes, but I don't think that's really what those are for.
Like the spatial bag thing.
I mean, I used to call it that, but I don't get out as much.
Okay, I'll take those.
All right. As you reach out and grab this, it's like you have been in law enforcement for quite some time. Actually, I'll say roll me an investigation check.
Go ahead and add dust of deliciousness to your bag.
And I'll say
I'm great at these.
I'll say advantage just because you have been a cop for a while.
Okay, so that first roll's a 4, second roll's a 3, so total of 3.
Okay. It's kind of weird that the supposed drugs are in a brown like burlap sack tied up, and it feels like there's vials of like glass vials inside.
Vials?
Inside of the brown bag, which he only knows now that he actually has it, which is a little odd, but drugs come in weird ways, so that's probably drugs. Maybe some sort of a distribution place, who knows?
Oh my god.
All right, and after taking those from her, Vincent will turn to Mr. Magic and ask him, all right, what do we do next? How do we shut it down, boss?
Well, we do have reinforcements coming in that hopefully can do more.
Screw that. Let's go.
That's probably not the
I
best idea.
think we should wait for the reinforcements.
Yeah, but what if they finish what they're doing while we're waiting?
Do you want to die?
I'm alive, ain't I?
Elbow again.
The bear on your back, Rachel says, "Don't worry. If you die, I'll replace your heart with mine.
Okay, that's super creepy. I was all
Give me the
right
bear.
with
Give me
it
the
for a
fucking
while,
bear right now.
but it was that's
I kind of squat down in it and put like a mailed finger at, like, I will smite you.
Geralt also like removes his sword and points it. What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
It's a bear. It's magical.
I don't I.
I'm
I can't remember.
90%
Did I divine
sure
sense that fucking thing?
devil incarnate in bear
I
form.
think I did.
Yeah, you did.
I'm just sorry that phrase just made it way more creepy than it was before. Like before, it was just like, "Oh, I love you." All right, that I will replace your heart when you die.
Maybe
It'll-
it brings people back to life. Tibbers, do you bring people back to life?
Well, I love people and I don't like to use them. So I'll make you a new heart if you lose it.
Mm.
And you notice of the anatomical heart on it, and it's not moving or moving its mouth when it speaks. The only thing that's moving on this bear are the googly eyes that you pin to its face as it looks at you.
Has anybody
Um,
heard back from anybody else? How long are they going to take?
Oh god, I can't remember how long it was. That was 2 weeks ago.
What?
2 weeks ago,
yeah.
out of play. Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah. You look at your phone and you see the timer counting down. You've got about like 10 seconds left till they're about to call.
Oh, what?
It would be wisest to just wait for the reinforcements to get here.
As the phone counts down, you see the phone light up with Montoya's number.
Hang on, and I will answer.
Hey, all right, we're inside. We met a few friends, hopefully. Where are you?
We're in a back closet. I'm actually not really sure because they moved me when I couldn't see as I looked towards the rest of them. We're in the back supply closet. Be careful. There are supposedly some wraith-like creatures down here on the first floor. I saw them heading down this way.
Okay, did you guys see the giant fucking dead whale?
Yes, we went into the main actual reading area, and that's where we fought a bunch of White Walkers and met Geralt of Rivia.
What?
Geralt of Rivia, yes.
Wait, from The Witcher?
Yes, we talked about it earlier.
You literally asked for an autograph already.
Oh shit, yeah, out of play. I forgot, all right. Just Gary Ult was like, what? And then, okay.
Geralt.
Okay. All right. We'll be back there in a few minutes.
Which exactly closet are we in? You guys moved me before I knew.
Yes, that would also be very helpful.
As I'm like looking towards Geralt, where exactly did you take us when I couldn't see?
He points to, I think Vincent has the map.
Yeah, I'll like finger out a generic route that we took to get here.
All right, and I'll explain that over the phone.
And Montoya says, all right, we'll be there in a few minutes. Sit tight.
Will you just be careful?
Will do. So he hangs up the phone.
That reinforcements will be here in a couple minutes. Now, just wait. Does anybody know anything about these creatures? That we can maybe exploit some weakness of them?
Shannon kind of gingerly raises a hand in the back.
Yes?
Oh, yes. Well, you said that you saw that there were some more flying monkeys. I mean, it's not really a weakness, but they might not really be evil, or you might be able to like get them to help you, maybe. I mean, if they're from the books, which they probably are. The Wicked Witch of the West actually, well, the flying monkeys aren't really evil. They're just sort of mischievous. So they made this.
Okay. How do we get them on our side?
Oh, right. Sorry. Basically, the Wicked Witch of the West has a golden cap. If you get the cap and you put it on, you can issue 3 commands to all winged monkeys.
Like a baseball cap?
I mean, the books typically don't go into much description of things, but it's more described as like a round cap, not really a baseball cap. I don't think they really had baseball caps in the early days.
Right.
Like it just sort of just sits on.
Yeah,
I was going to ask about a bottle cap next, so thank you for clarifying.
Kind of like really? Bottle cap?
So
I don't
there's
fucking know. I wasn't bookie.
also the vampires are from the Dresden Files. I'm pretty sure. So their sort of vulnerability is sunlight and also cutting like their belly. That's where they keep their blood. And she kind of gives like a rounded motion around their belly, showing like the distended stomach that you saw in these vampires before.
Oh, Chris, before I forget, did you see that there's a new book coming out?
What?
It's a mini series book. It has like little side adventures like from Toot Toot and some of the other off characters. But yeah.
Oh, you mean like side jobs and briefcases?
Yeah.
Cool. I always like those. I did not know that. Thank you. Anyway, so she forms that. So those are sort of vulnerabilities, I guess.
Good to know. Kind of look around. My beaten stick doesn't cut. We've got the wizard who should be in the back, but has a giant fucking axe that could probably tear open some stomachs.
I mean, if you want something that cuts, I can give you something that cuts.
Nope. My beaten stick's fine.
You'll
I've been
just beat
told
them.
my glare cuts through stuff quite frequently.
All right. What about the wraith-like things? Anything for them? They weak to sunlight, or from Lord of the Rings? Are they weak to rings?
What's from Lord of the Rings?
Isn't it? Weren't those wraith things you said were from Lord of the Rings? As I'm like looking towards Rachel.
Ah, yes, ring race.
Does that mean they're allergic to rings, or they like rings?
No. They seek after this one ring for their master.
They collect rings. Got it.
Yeah.
We can distract them.
Do you have any rings?
I do, but currently myself and Mr. Magic here is wearing them.
Okay, then can we use those as a distraction?
As soon as the spell fades, because, don't want to waste that.
I mean,
Vincent, are
About
you
how
looking
long?
at my pocket?
Say again?
Vincent, are you looking at my pocket?
No.
No. Come again?
I could swear that you're looking at my pocket.
Do you want me to come over and look into your pocket?
No.
Oh.
I
My eyes squint.
okay.
Who has the drug bag? Does Rachel have the drug bag?
you have the drug bag, sir.
Vincent. Interest. Okay, whatever. All right. Do they have any other things we need to know about them? Do they, attack with like laser beams, or do they like?
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, but also not good for us. So.
Right.
And
No.
shit. Sorry, continue.
Generally, they use blades, but their blades do have special properties on them. So getting stabbed by them might not be the best idea.
Well, that's just getting stabbed in general. What sort of properties?
It's like when one of the main characters got stabbed, it's like poison. Except for it just slowly takes your soul away.
Oh.
Well, technically, that wasn't their main sword. That was more of a small side short sword. Their main swords don't have that property, and it was only because it broke off.
They're dangerous. Don't get stabbed.
Mm.
Good advice for life.
Oh, they do. Do you think they would still fear fire?
Do they? I don't.
Technically, they don't fear fire. They fear someone actually holding fire. It's never actually said that they fear fire itself in the books, technically.
So if there's a fire, like a campfire, that they don't care. But if you're holding a torch, they will.
It was very unclear in the books.
Yeah.
Tolkien was just a genius, but he left a lot of things open to interpretation.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Other than that, they are. I don't know. They could be basically unstoppable, but they're also killable with normal weapons. So, you know.
Well, that's good.
All right. You said normal weapons doesn't have to be like silvered or anything like that.
No.
As I'll look towards our resident nerd here.
Now that you're kind of like staring at her, she's kind of like sinking back into the darkness as much as she can. I mean, they don't really die all that much in the books. Usually takes like some massive things to kill them. But generally, if you don't have the ring that they're looking for, they and you stay out of their way, they don't go out of their way to do things. So just don't have the one ring of power and you're good. Okay.
What's the ring look like so we can not have it?
It's actually pretty nondescript. It's just like a golden ring. The only way that it really distinguishes itself is if you put it in fire and some script appears on the ring.
How convenient.
As you hear a knock, a very light knock on the door.
God. I go over to open the door.
And as you open the door, you see Detective Montoya, the 6'6" kind of Goliath with the goatee.
Yep.
Oh, hey, this is like the third broom closet that we tried. Holy shit! As he looks over and sees Geralt, I am a huge fan. He like holds out his hand to like shake his, and Geralt just like looks him up and down and just like backs off. That is so cool. As he steps in, followed by Monroe and another woman, slender with short dark hair. She's very tall and wiry, wearing like a white robes with human wearing white robes with like a brown shawl. Her hair is predominantly gray with like a little bit of black, and she has just the beginnings of crow's feet on the side of her eyes. As she steps in behind Monroe and Montoya, following her are carts upon carts of books. Most of them are floating about a few inches above the ground. Like the reshelving carts piled high, actually black garbage bags overflowing with several books. As she kind of walks backwards into the room, guiding them through, and another woman wearing similar robes follows behind her. This one, her face is a bit older than the first woman, looking to be more in her mid to late 70s. But despite this, her hair is dark without a hint of gray in it. And she has like this perpetual frown on her face as they both kind of walk into the room behind Monroe and Montoya.
Thank you so much for coming in.
All right. Give me a second.
Well, while you're pulling up whatever you're pulling up, Chris, Vincent will ask them, has anything changed on the outside?
Not really. There was a slight wavering in the shield itself about maybe 20 minutes ago, before we got your call. Okay. Other than that, no. We've gotten a few more people in since we last called. Most of the people are out of contact looking for the mimics, and they're going through sewers and subway tunnels, so we can't really get a cell phone signal down there.
Unfortunate. All right. Well, we were just getting some information on these ring wraiths that are here and the flying monkeys that I had saw on the second floor.
As the woman in brown robe says, "Oh, ring wraiths, what are those?"
they're from Lord of the Rings. They have a sword that can kind of steal part of your soul, like a poison. And then they have another sword. Supposedly, they hunt down the ring from. That's all I really know. I kind of got that information from them as I'm pointing towards Rachel and the librarian.
As you point towards Rachel, you don't see Rachel.
Rachel. I just don't see her at all.
Make your perception check.
Can I as well?
Sure.
What is my modifier on that? Oh, cool.
God. I rolled a natural 1.
A natural 5 for me, so.
This is a very, very small room. There's not really any place for Rachel to hide. You kind of look around as best you can, and she's gone.
I start waving my beaten stick in the empty spots in case she's invisible.
You wave. Make me. What would that be? Investigation. I'm gonna go with
Oh God!
for your beating stick.
You got this.
That's a natural 18 for a total of 17.
As you start waving your beating stick around any potential place that she could be, even getting like the tall corners in case she's standing on some sort of one of the metal racks around the edges of the room, you don't see her. But you do notice that Shannon, the library gnome, is kind of backing up now that you're like waving your stick around randomly in the air.
Did nobody seriously just see our friend leave?
I look towards her and just give it a raised eyebrow, what?
Rachel, where did she go?
I didn't even see her leave.
That's what I'm saying.
Terrence, actually, make me a perception check.
Mr. C invisibility.
Give me a second.
You rolled a 7.
How about Gary? Did Gary see her?
Gary?
Gary of Riverwood.
Yeah.
He does not have invisibility sight. You don't see her either. Rachel just appears to have vanished into thin air. As the woman in the brown shawl is kind of looking at all of you, one of you waving your stick randomly into the air. What is going on?
We appear to have misplaced our companion.
She was just here, just to say. I don't know, maybe she seemed rather stealthy before. Pretty light on her feet. She doesn't actually make sounds with any of her footsteps. So maybe she just stealthed off when we went paying attention. Did you happen to see her?
In this room?
Did you see her run out? I don't know.
Did you guys feel anything bump against you when you came in? I'll turn to Matoya and the other lady.
They both kind of look at each other and kind of shake their heads. No, we didn't. No. You sure she was in here?
Positive.
Okay, because we didn't see anybody that we came in here. It was just all of you and the gnome and fucking Geralt. That is so cool. But yeah, no. We were actually kind of going to ask.
All right. Well, maybe she just went off and scouted when we went looking. All right. So as far as we know, there are different sigils on the grounds, like circles. Terrence was able to dispel the one on the first floor, but how many did you think there were, Terrence? At least 1, 2 more?
I believe there are 3 of them, and
3
we already took care of 1, so 2 left.
But there was quite an army defending the first one, so I don't know what's like in the actual room of the circle of the one on the second or the third floor.
There are 2 more circles. The one on the second is more meant to power the defensive array, and the one on the third floor is was originally supposed to power the defensive array, but then it was switched to more of a transportation circle.
Transportation? In what way?
Well, there was this woman with green skin, and she offered up a set of silver shoes that had some sort of powerful transportation magic. They decided to use the power of the circle to use that in order to try to shift all of us to hide somewhere in this world.
Wait, all of you? Who are you?
Oh, my apologies. My name is Jessie Bilal, and she kind of bows slightly. I am with the Brown Aja. I'm an Aes Sedai. Oh, books. From the Wheel of Time. Books, at least as far as you know. I was going about my day, and me and my friend Janya here, as she gestures to the older woman, were transported here along with many others a few hours ago. It was a very jarring experience. We got together and talked with some of the other people that found themselves transported here as well. The bat creatures, vampires, they seem to have a bit more knowledge about what was going on than the rest of us. They recognized a lot of us as fictional characters in books. As to whether or not we actually are characters brought to life, or whether we were just transported from our own world to here, who knows? That's something that I'm mulling over in my head right now.
I have an idea. Does the library keep comic books?
Everybody kind of looks at each other, and then Shannon kind of raises her hand again.
You know you don't have to raise your hand every time you wish to speak.
Chime in.
I went to school for 15 years. It's kind of ingrained by now. We don't really keep comic books on file, but we do have some old newspapers that have comics in them. Why do you ask?
Because I was thinking maybe we could just find like Superman or something and just call it a day. No. All right.
Let's look for a Superman novel. That's the next.
In my head, like Luna, I was just taking 15 years and you're working in a library? Yikes. that's currently like that, like what Luna was thinking, just like,
Actually, I think we'll pause here and shift over to Rachel. All right, Rachel. As you slip the ring onto your finger, you disappear from sight, confident that no one saw you disappear. You are able to slip out of the room unnoticed and into the hallway, where you see Monroe and Matoya have already entered, and the two women in the long white robes with the brown shawls are carting in the large piles of books behind them into the janitor's closet. As you run in the direction that they came towards the room that you originally entered the library in, you attempt to make your way up to the second floor. You climb the stairs and you see the winged monkeys that Lunala had described earlier. And as you get to the top of the stairs, you notice just a glimpse of black coming down the hallway towards you from the large book stacks in the back that you came from. As you make your way up to the second floor, it seems as if they are heading directly in your direction.
I'm going to take off the ring and try and take cover somewhere.
All right. Make me a stealth check.
All right. Don't fail me now. Oh, hell yeah. No.
Nice. All right. Give me a second. All right. As one of the cloaked figures comes out into the large rotunda from the main entryway, it follows you up the stairs and it looks around. As one of the flying monkeys kind of looks at it, it kind of tries to scare it off. and just lazily takes out like a long, blackened long sword, and just like cuts down and just decapitates it with one hit. As it continues to search the area for you. It seems to be concentrating around this area. Like it could sense you, and all of a sudden it can't, and it knows that this was the last place. As it moves around you, you hear the footsteps very slightly coming close to the small table that you're hiding behind. And as it looks around, you are actually able to sort of get up and maneuver around so that way you move into a place that is already checked, avoiding its gaze as it ceases its search and moves to the next room. What would you like to do?
Ooh. I am going to slip out and try and sneak past the monkeys and head into, as you said, the layout is pretty much the same for all these libraries, right? They're for each floor.
Yeah, for each floor. All right, make me a stealth check to get past the monkeys. Fucking rogues, man. All right. As you enter this hall, as you enter the second floor proper, you enter the hallway and you see both old and new photographs on slanted booths along the walls. And this is a permanent exhibit titled the Jill Coupin Rose Gallery, according to the placard up towards the ceiling. And it shows the history, collections, and various public programs of the New York City Library. And well lit, this probably would have been an interesting historical collection, but in the dark, it just feels like you're surrounded by these ghosts of the past. And you have this feeling that you get when you are in an art exhibit or like a museum alone at night. Only it's far creepier because you know that you are far from alone in this building. And I actually have a picture. That is the creepy hallway. As you are able to slip past several of the flying monkeys, as there are two monkeys that are kind of flying there, and they're having like sort of like a weird sort of tag session in the air. At first, you think it's like a tag like humans do, but you can't seem to make heads or tails of the rules. Like one will tag the other one will like go and like touch one of the pictures, and then they'll like jump back and like try to tag the other one. It's kind of mind-boggling as you make your way past them into a further part of the room.
I don't question what the monkeys do. Just let the monkeys do what monkeys do.
All right. And as you pass beyond the monkeys, you find yourself in a sort of a large, much larger room than the narrow hallway. With multiple rooms on the side, 5 rooms on your right and 2 larger rooms on your left, each one labeled things like reading room, studying room, meeting room. And in the very center of this wide open room with no tables or chairs in it, you see a balloon hovering in the middle of the room.
What color is the balloon?
You are relying on dark vision, so you do not know.
Oh.
But it's not hovering on the ceiling, it's not hovering on the floor, it is like neutrally buoyant in the very center. It's moving like a few inches to each side occasionally, but that's about it. And as you're staring at it, it starts to drift very slowly to your right towards the 5 smaller rooms. Make me a perception check.
All right. Oh.
You start to hear those same light footprints that you heard about a minute ago from the ring wraiths coming in from the hall behind you, the hall of photographs.
Ooh. So my options are either the balloon hallway or... Fuck it, I'll follow the balloon. Try and go hide in the study or something.
All right. As you follow the balloon, it drifts into the center of these 5 study rooms. As you open the door and sneak in, You see the robed figure with the dark sword just enter the room as the door closes. And as you turn around, you see a glowing pair of eyes and a wide smile greet you as we're going to head back to everybody downstairs.
Fucking.
Hey, do you know what it is?
I do know what it is.
Okay. Yeah.
That's why I didn't want to go after the balloon, but.
Hey, you run away from the party. These are things that happen. All right. Never split the party.
Mhm.
But hey, you're affected by things. All right. As you are all speaking downstairs, right?
Vince will just be on his phone sending a quick message to Greyforge.
All right. What message are you sending? Oh, you're texting. No.
Yeah.
All right. And Jesse will look at all of you after explaining that the 2 floors, the third one was for the teleport or for the transportation circle, and the middle one was for the shielding circle. So, who exactly are all of you? We haven't actually been introduced. We gave you our names, but you have yet to give us yours.
I'm Lunana. I kind of like gesture for everyone else.
Call me Shields, call me Vincent. Nothing in between.
Very well. Shields Vincent.
You may just call me Terrence.
Nice to meet you, Terrence.
Yes, the pleasure is all mine.
Yes, this is quite a unique happening. I've never actually seen someone, so many people of short stature, at least not where I'm from.
How tall is she?
She's about 5'11", and she's a human. Both of them are.
Yeah.
Where I'm from, all we primarily have are humans and a few other races, but most of them are more monstrous in nature. And what are all of you doing here, if I might ask? You must have broken through the barrier. I don't believe any of you were here beforehand. At least I haven't heard anybody mention you.
Come in to try to assist with the matters. That strange sort of fields kind of came up, so we were sent in. We're sort of specialized in handling abnormalities. God, I can't speak. So sort of just our specialty to come in, find out what's happening, and if we can, stop it.
She nods, and as she nods, she puts like 2 fingers on her lips, kind of like she's thinking, and then she kind of cocks her head to the side. To be honest, I am more concerned with what exactly you are going to do with us. All of us found ourselves here, taken from our own worlds or created out of nothing. We still aren't sure. What are your plans for all of us?
Well, you said it yourself. There's a chance that you just came here from your books, your dimensions, or whatever, so probably you'll just get sent back, right?
And how do you plan on doing that?
Well, I don't know if closing off that teleportation circle or whatnot will possibly just send you back, if that's sort of like a hosting. There's a lot of unknowns here. We don't really know, and drawing conclusions from unknowns really isn't a safe thing to do.
She closes her eyes and shakes her head. No. We created the defense circles. We created the teleportation circles. We found ourselves here in your world, unsure of what was happening, finding books that detailed our lives down to the smallest, most intimate details of our own thoughts, the corners of our minds. We were terrified. We were frightened. There was even some infighting amongst ourselves. So several of us got together and we made the barrier to protect ourselves from whatever it was out there, to try to contain some of the less friendly beings that came through. And we divided ourselves into 2 main camps. One that wanted to hide from our lives, that wanted to stay in this world, teleport ourselves somewhere safe. The vampire said that they knew about a city called Chicago, and that is where the teleportation circle leads. It wasn't what brought us here. the other group want to find a way back to our worlds. They believe that we are truly from other realities, other universes, and they want to go home. So they have entrenched themselves here. That is why the barrier is holding strong. That is why they are keeping it intact in the second floor as they try to figure out a way to send us home. But we still don't know for sure. I mean, try to imagine what this is like for us.
I get it. Usually, a lot of these sort of situations tend to have, we have items that are imbued with arcane that tend to go awry. And that might be what's causing this bridge would keep that, get you over here. If we restore that, then, we can decide, we can see what happens after that. But again, that's an unknown.
Your unknown could cost us our lives. And that is my issue. And you say you know what we're going through. I don't think you do. What if you found out that everything about you was a lie, an invention of someone else? Your parents, your family, everything was some backstory written by someone sitting at a desk. Every decision that you've made was the result of their thought, not your action. And now you're saying that we need to wait and see whether or not whatever it is that you're going to do will make us cease to exist, send us home, leave us stranded here? We came down here to talk to you, to find out what you had planned, what you're planning on doing with us, whether we should help you or fight you. We need something more solid.
And there, you see, there's a thought in Pax. There's, this is one of Luna's really first real mission. So she's kind of like, shit. What do I do? Terrence, what do you typically do in these type of situations? You've been out in the field a lot longer than I have.
Well, it's our duty to protect the people of our world, not to protect outsiders that could potentially pose a threat to it.
She lifts an eyebrow at you.
Like those vampires that you said, they attacked us at first sight. And it was critical by the weird show that Terrence put on at first with dancing, but they attacked. And same with those White Walkers. They just attacked. That gets out into the populace. People here aren't really trained in martials or magic, really. We're sort of oddities. That could kill a lot of people. Now, if there are people that want to stay and, aren't trying to, attack the populace, I personally don't see it as an issue, but as you said, there are those that want to do whatever they want in this world, and I don't think that's really all right.
Sorry, continue.
If you were in our spot, would you save your people for the chance it could harm somebody else? We don't even know what'll happen.
How do you mean?
We don't know if fixing this is going to cause you problems. So why not just attack the problem at hand now, and we'll deal with your problem later.
She kind of cocks her head again with the two fingers on her lips. So which problem are you planning on attacking? There's 2 floors, each one with a circle. One having the barrier outside, the other one, the teleportation circle that will take some of us to Chicago.
I forget out of character. Is Matoya one of the ones that can cast Sending?
I think Matoya is literally just a martial dude.
Yeah, Montoya is a barbarian.
His other partners, presumably on the outside, to allow us, if we need to get through the barrier with the dispel.
No,
I'm
she's
go-
there too.
Oh, she's
Monroe
there.
and
Sorry.
yeah, but she's a sorcerer.
I'm gonna try and
Sorcerer.
I know it's out of character, bad idea, but I'm gonna call Rachel.
Okay. All right. I'll say Rachel as you slowly close the door behind you, and you see some glowing eyes and a wide clownish grin pop up from the darkness. All of a sudden, you hear do 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 as your phone starts ringing.
I'm gonna raise a finger at this clownish grin and go, "Can I take this really quick?"
Make me a persuasion check. Also with advantage, just because of the fucking weirdness of it.
You got this.
Oh,
All right, let me roll something for this guy.
It's not horrible, but
I'll use my last class resource and boost that.
Okay.
What's that D6? Come on.
D8.
Oh, it's a 1. Oh no.
It's a D8, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a D8. I rolled a 1 on it.
Oh no, buddy.
Yeah, you're still rolling to DM for that one.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Well, your persuasion didn't, which is weird. But anyway, the clown sort of like cocks his head and says, "As you were," as he like gestures his hand out.
I just sound like Melvin.
What?
Your fucking side character Melvin made me think of that.
Oh, it is. Oh, I wasn't. Okay.
It sounded like that.
I'm gonna flip
As you
it.
were.
Yeah, I'm gonna flip over the phone and say, "Rachel speaking. Who is this?"
It's Vincent, where are you? We're gonna get going. We need you here, kind of.
Look at the smiling face and go, "Oh, I'm on the second floor. I'm with a lovely fellow. You guys should come join me.
What?
Especially you, Vincent. You should come up here. He's a very friendly fellow, right?"
Yes.
Yeah, see, he
Do I
says
hear
yeah.
that?
What?
Do I hear that like over the phone?
Make a perception check.
Oh, okay.
Hearing, if you have any sort of advantages to that, I don't know.
That is a 10 total. Rolling like poo-poo today.
You hear something in the background, but you can't tell exactly what it is.
All right. So like do the whole like cover the phone like, all right, well, she's upstairs on the second floor, definitely with somebody, don't know who. We should probably go up there.
All right.
All right, don't move. Where exactly are you on the second floor?
Second floor study. We'll set up some tea, right?
It's a whole library. The whole place is for studying.
Oh, there's a specific room that says it's a study. It's by the art gallery. Oh yeah, there's also some monkeys. Maybe a
I
couple
hang up.
All right.
Ask the librarian if she knows where there's a study on the second floor.
Yes, there's a study on the second floor. It is past the. Where the fuck is it? Sorry, I had all these pictures up and then I closed them because I'm an idiot.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, it's on the second floor past the Jill Coopin Rose Gallery. Basically, just go up the stairs, saying a right and then a left, and they should be on your right. There's some meeting rooms on the left.
Come show us.
No.
Where?
I'm staying here, actually.
Yeah. Lock the door when we leave, too.
Oh, absolutely.
Can you watch over him? He's still a little groggy as I kind of like point to the security guard that we just have like leaned up against the wall.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Sebastian. And then he kind of like nods towards her. Hey, Shannon. So all of you are leaving?
All right, let's
Are you-
quietly head up there.
All right. Geralt opens the door, and then he like gestures all of you out. Have fun.
Are you not coming as well?
Are you paying me? Then I'm not coming.
Well, what are your prices?
As all of you are negotiating prices
would you get paid?
with Geralt of Rivia upstairs. Rachel, as you hang up the phone, You turn around. You look up as you see a large clown with orange hair, also like a little bit of male pattern baldness, creepy smile on the face, and red lines that lead up and through yellow eyes on the makeup, pure white face. So,
There. I have a proposition for you.
oh, do you?
A man called Vincent is coming up here. I need you to kill him or seriously injure him. He's after my magic ring. I don't want him to have the magic ring. It's my magic ring.
Oh, can I see your ring?
No, the ring is mine.
And as you shout, "The ring is mine," you hear the tap, 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 tap of the ring wraith outside coming closer.
Oh yeah, there also might be a ring wraith on my ass.
Oh, you don't say. A ring wraith. Let's go say hi to them too. As he
Can you
reaches
kill
past, as he reaches past you towards the door, Enzo opens it up. As you are now sandwiched between Pennywise the clown and a dark cloaked ring wraith on the second floor, as your friends are downstairs. Terrence, as you ask what his prices are, he says, something like this, maybe 300 gold.
I can come out of company funds, right?
Surely this counts as a business expense.
I don't
right?
think we really use gold.
Well, how about... All right, I have an idea. What if I gave you a weapon that's even better for killing monsters?
And what would that be?
As I hold up my handgun that I was using to shoot the legend earlier. I also have silvered ammunition.
How much ammunition?
I currently have 39 silvered bullets.
Make me a persuasion check.
Oh no.
Is that like DC? I'll say 16.
Oh no.
Uh.
Persuasion? Yikes.
No.
I need to roll a 17 or higher.
Good.
Your charisma checks are my intelligence check.
4 minus 1, 3.
You do have a inspiration die.
I have to roll a 17 or higher, man. There's...
All right.
I turn to him. I say, listen, I don't know what the exchange rate is between your world's currency and ours, but the individuals that we work for cover all expenses needed to get a job done. Work for us, work with us, and we'll see you paid.
Make me a persuasion check.
Also, I'm going to need to go for like 10 minutes to take a call, and then I'll be
That's
back.
14 plus
Probably take a break.
7, 21.
21.
I'll be right back.
You're our face off.
Oh, that's right. Oh, God, he is. All right.
I'm more of an intimidation.
Yeah. He kind of hears you say that, and then he actually turns back towards Shannon, still kind of hiding in the back. Can the bosses actually pay up? As Shannon kind of gives like a little start. I mean, they work for the federal government, so yeah, they're pretty loaded. He kind of nods. Deal. He just walks out of the room and follows all of you.
Oh, yeah.
So we're trying to be
I
stealthy
like
with this,
that
right?
We'll take a break here since
Okay.
Rachel's gone and is currently sandwiched between two nightmares. So,
Nah, she's fine. She's fine.
yeah. So we'll start up again in about 5 minutes, and then we'll...
Her
So-
ringtone is just Fireflies by Owl City.
yeah. All right.
Is Rachel back yet?
I haven't heard anybody say anything.
Okay.
Yeah, and also isn't in the chat. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I kind of been looking forward to the library thing for a while. All the fun different things, and also the little bit of a meta. What if everything about you was a backstory?
Yeah.
Created by someone sitting at a desk, like, I don't know, rolling die or something.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Well, it's funny, Chris. You're constantly brought up in the crest all the time because every time we do crafting rules, we go, man, that'd be nice if we had bardic inspiration. We're currently doing the fucking red moon shit. You know, the devils were coming out of the portals and stuff. You fought this one creature. It was like this angel-esque demonoid that had like bone wings and stuff like that, and like goat legs, like 4 goat legs on its back. And it had a spinning attack that shot bones everywhere. It was a dex save, like DC 17 or 18, and if you failed, you were incapacitated.
Oh, wow.
So all our non-dexy people like kept failing. Like Tala couldn't do much during the fight. 'Cause you can move, you just can't take actions or reactions. So you can move. That's about it. Freaking Alex had to hide during the fight. Leo burned a shit ton of his healing spells. Leo being Micro's character. And okay, Robin just having to dodge through everything. I ended up being like a twin cast of a fucking polymorph to get 2 T-Rexes on the field that immediately dropped. Yeah, so right now we're just like, let's take a short rest. We're hurting. Most people are just like hurting on some resource and stuff like that. Rory's like half dead.
About that.
Hey, welcome back, Rachel.
Sorry about that. Now I'm back. Okay. Initiative? No?
Not quite. What part did you leave at? Had they negotiated with Geralt yet?
That's where I was. That was what I was last hearing, was them negotiating with Geralt, and then I left, and then I was watching Roll20. I saw the initiative tracker pop up.
Oh, that was just me. Okay, so they negotiated with Geralt, and they actually got him to come with.
What did they pay?
So the government will pay for it.
Yeah, bastard.
As we're walking out, Blue Knowledge kind of rubs her hand and goes, oh, the paperwork.
All right, are all of you stealthing up to the second floor?
Preferably.
I don't know.
Preferably.
It's like timing matters, so it's like I need to know whether or not you're stealthing, which will take a while, or...
She didn't say she was in danger.
Yeah,
No,
but I start hopping up the steps 2 at a time.
I invited you for tea.
Exactly. Like, if you got time for clearly there isn't like that much of a rush.
Nah, if somebody would say that they wanted to move stealthier, I would attempt.
I'm sure Geralt also preferably wanted to move stealthier.
Yeah, and you notice that Geralt is staying at the back, letting his meat shields go in front of him. They're like, we can take on anything without knowing what it is.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay a little more towards the back because I shoot guns. I don't.
Hey, I have a positive modifier there. That's a 7.
7. Yikes! All right, let me roll my stealth. I rolled really well. 24. I don't have proficiency, but I got dex. I don't even see Terrence. Are you here?
I'm here.
There you go. Okay. We're going stealthily up to the second floor. How does like Montoya and all that stuff roll? How stealthy are they seeming?
Well, let's see here. Terrence, roll for stealth if you're being stealthy.
Not horrible. It's not horrible.
I don't know. That's pretty bad.
It's positive. Oh.
Why is that not 2GM? Oh, all my stuff is not there. All right. Yeah, they aren't feeling super stealthy. They're cops. Stealth isn't quite their forte. They're wearing pretty heavy boots. As all of you start heading your way up the stairs, Rachel, I need you to roll for initiative as you are sandwiched between. Oh, freaking music! As you are sandwiched between, Pennywise and.
Question: is there a map? Because you can drag me onto the map.
Oh, right. I can see this, but you guys can't because I didn't. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, because I was like,
We start going, and then you just hear clip, clop, 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 clop of everyone's stuff. And we go, oh my god! All right, let's just go.
We're drawing attention away from our compatriot.
Yeah, they care about you.
God, that's so bad. Oh, please. Oh, thank you. I would rather Pennywise go first than the Ring Wraith.
A shame you don't have the teleportation feature yet.
Oh, that would have been so good because I could just go, bye, throw his knife down at the end of the
You don't get
hallway.
to, what, 9th level or something like that?
I know. Oh, God, it is so hard because you just don't get any combat features for the longest time.
It's just your knife.
All right. As Pennywise and the Ring Wraith look down at you, they kind of look up at each other. They kind of look up at each other. And kind of like both look down at you at the same time.
Well, boys, if you want me, you're going to have to fight each other for me.
I don't think he wants you. I think he just wants that ring. I, however, am very hungry.
Oh, if you just wait a second, there's a nice beefy man coming upstairs.
Then
Goddamn, Rachel.
can be a nice appetizer. And as his grin widens, you see these long needle-like teeth start to extend from his regular real teeth as he opens his mouth and heads towards you. And for his turn, what is his stat block?
Oh my god. Where did you find a Pennywise stat block?
A little bit of homebrew. You would be surprised how many things have stat blocks.
Oh yeah.
As he bends down and tries to bite you with these large needle teeth, it's seriously a 12 to hit.
Oh, that misses.
As he, even with advantage, because he doesn't get advantage. They aren't together, and that's not up. That would be a +2. As he bends down and he tries to bite at you with these needle teeth, you are very nimble and you're able to like dodge out of the way just as he goes to bite you.
Hey! No! The Ring Wraith is tastier than me.
And Rachel, what would you like to do?
I first got to ask, can I actually get past these guys, or am I legit stuck here? Because I need to know if I can move or not.
How do you mean? That's a doorway behind you, so you could move diagonally, but you would risk opportunity attacks.
Oh, that's.
I'll say an acrobatics check just because it's weird because it's a doorway.
Yeah, I'll just use disengage. That's why I was
Yeah, I was
wondering.
gonna say you're a rogue, man.
Yeah, like, as soon as he said, "Oh yes," all right, I'll disengage and try and acrobatics past them.
All right.
I still have advantage. Turned out I need to turn that off.
Not with a 13. You try to jump and dodge past the ring wraith, but it seems to be quite set on you, and it seems to be using its superior swordsmanship to kind of block you in.
Right. What about this way? Would I have to roll anything to go this way since it's not a doorway, or?
No.
I'm going to make an executive decision. Pennywise, you're going to act as my blocker to the ring wraith. So I just go around him. All right. Good luck, Pennywise. And then I'm going to booming blade him and stab him. All right, so hold on. First, the attack.
You strike out with your psychic blade, but he ducks underneath, almost like his body is shifting and morphing underneath the blade as you slice out and miss the smiling needle-toothed clown.
All right, there's nothing else Oh, wait. I can go down here, can't I?
If you like.
Oh, let me check how much movement I have left. I've used 5.
Yeah, you've only used 10.
Yep. I will now proceed to retreat down there. 1, 2, 3. That's 15. There we go. That should be.
Yep, that's 30.
Yep. All right. I was hoping to get him with that booming blade. That would have been nice.
Yeah.
All right, that's the end of my turn.
All right. As the Nazgul steps in, kind of glances at the clown, but almost like not seeing him, its eyes tracked solely on you as it heads forth. 10, 15, 20. As it raises its dark sword as it cuts out at you. Come on, stat blocks. There we go. And I think we should probably take a vote real quick. Natural 20s. Do you guys like the maxing second damage die? I meant to bring it up beforehand, but I forgot.
I mean, it's deadly, but I mean, it works both ways. So
I actually have been talking to people about this in my game. It's very, very fun, but the higher level they get to, the more deadly it becomes. So I'm actually nixing it for my next campaign. It's fun. It's just deadly.
Yeah.
I'm cool either way, honestly.
Yeah,
Terrence,
I'm
Rachel.
cool. I'm cool either way as well.
Says the rogue.
I think it's good.
Like, I think he's asking because he might have nat 20'd me, so.
Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? What's everybody thinking about the die roll?
Killer.
Kill me. End me.
All right, we got 3 I'm good either ways and 1
Yes.
max
I like
die.
it.
So
I like it.
max die wins. Does a 9 hit? Oh no, sorry. Does a 16 hit? I apologize.
Yeah, 16 hits.
All right.
I will be halving it with my reaction, though.
All right. As it cuts down, it cuts this blackened blade slices into your skin, and as it does so, you feel this cold feeling flood through your body as you take 16 necrotic damage on top of that. So a total of 21 damage.
All right.
And then you can half it from there. I never half damage for people.
Yeah,
Because-
that's it.
Yeah, I always liked having the damage myself. It made it feel better.
Yeah, no. I understand. I just want to inform you. I'm using it that way. You're like, why are you still standing here? All right, there we go. Yeah.
Right. And after it cuts through, it repositions itself and cuts again with the backhand, 22 to hit.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, 22 hits.
Yep. As it cuts into your flesh again, doing 7 slashing and 17 necrotic damage.
Ooh. That might have just downed me. I'm up with 1 HP.
Nice. Well, unfortunately, they aren't going to get there until round number 2. So, ooh, I forgot to do something for Pennywise when you attacked him, but that was on me. I will fix it this round. I apologize. One of the downsides of having multiple enemies on the map, there's so many freaking stat blocks. All right. Pennywise steps forward. 10, 15. And as his face contorts into this wide grin, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
The thing I've been sucking at this entire time.
Oh,
Oof.
Oh.
buddy.
You have inspiration.
I'll spend inspiration on this, considering this might be her last stand.
It's DC 14.
Oh,
Oof.
Nope.
As his grin grows wider and you look into these yellow eyes, you find yourself falling deeper and deeper into it. As your deepest fears start coming to life, you see the failures of your past leading to the Chicago incident. You see the failure to save your friends as you see a giant mimic train, sort of a shadow of it, appear above you and like start coming down and starting to attack you. And actually, it's not until the end of your turn. And you are frightened.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I had to read the spell. But that is the end of its turn. It is now your turn.
I'm going to disengage and just run. Just run. Just 1, 2, because I am scared of this thing. And also I have 1 HP, so no matter what had happened, I would have done the same thing. 4, 5, 6, and hold on. Let me look at the frame condition.
you can't attack. Like, if you attack, you have disadvantage while it's in sightline, and you cannot move closer to it.
Ooh.
You also have disadvantage in ability checks, if I remember correctly.
That is a question then. Would technically moving up here be moving closer to it?
That's actually what I was just thinking about.
Yeah, because if it is, I can go back this way as well, but...
Is this a door right here, or is this...
No, that's a solid wall. The only way in and out of the room is that northern door there. I'll say it's still 5 feet. Diagonals are weird, but I'll say it's still 5 feet. So yeah, you can take the path that you took.
All right, and I'm gonna dash and just go another 6 squares out of here. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6.
Stop there.
Oh, there. All right.
Yep.
Miscounted. Doop.
As 2 monkeys hiding in the doorway kind of stick their head up. And then you see them fling something brown and smelly at your face. Make me 2 dexterity saving throws.
All right.
Buddy.
I'd rather, at this point, die by the monkey than to Pennywise.
You got shit on.
That is actually exactly what you need. It's a DC 13 for the first one. Yeah. As these 2 monkeys appear in the doorway and you see these brown, wet masses of fling plaster face just poop, poop on the wall next to you as you kind of turn and look at them. They kind of,
Run! There's Pennywise and a ring race after me! Run!
They kind of look at each other and they're kind of laughing at you, looking so freaked out. Kind of with like that wide monkey grin. Is that the end of your turn?
I'll go my one additional square if I can.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. All right.
All right, as the Nazgul is going to follow you out. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
I really hope he can't
55.
attack.
No, that was a dash.
I'm gonna be like, "Hi there, buddy. Can you leave me alone?"
It takes out its sword, ready to strike. And I will say that is the end of the second round, and this is when all of you come up the stairs. All of you rush through the gallery, and you see the cloaked figure with a sword holding it over a very, very bloodied Rachel.
Are you coming from the north or the south?
The south, let me put you guys on the map. Technically, you guys would be a bit further down. Let me expand the map a little.
Rachel's gonna be like, "About time! Welcome to the tea party!" She says this as she's just coughing up blood. Oh, good. Christy, you did not plan to have a map this big, did you?
No, I thought it would be a much, much smaller combat. I thought you guys would all be together. There were many things that I thought. And you guys also have Geralt with you.
That was your first problem, was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. The doom of all DMs.
Let's see if this works. Nope, that just puts it over. Oh yeah, move it. There you go.
Yep, everybody roll for initiative.
Oof.
Use the first one.
All right, which one am I using for your Terrence?
Use
15?
the first one for 15. Second one was just to get myself on the tracker.
All right. All right. Top of the round. Terrence.
Oh boy.
It's simple. This problem could be solved with a fireball.
If only.
And I'll say make a perception. If you guys want to see the monkeys, I'll say kind of make a perception because they're kind of in the doorway.
6.
8.
I see a target.
What was yours?
Oh, I didn't roll. I see a target.
See what target?
The wraith thing.
Oh. Mhm.
Like I'm
Yeah,
not saying-
he's gonna get. Oh,
I'm gonna do a bad idea here.
Oh,
Yes.
That was a 14 hit.
Both flanking.
14 misses. Oh, yeah, you would technically be flanking, and the +2 is just enough to hit.
Nice.
All right.
Not losing another one of you little shits.
All right. As you strike out with the Pulaski, you cut into the back of this creature. And as you hit it, you don't get as much resistance as you think you should. You feel the chainmail on it, and underneath it, it's more like brittle skin and steel bone. as you cut through it and do 11. 11 slashing damage.
Rachel, what the hell have you gotten yourself into here?
I don't know. He just came after me.
I do not believe that. I had my turn.
All right, give me a second here. Ooh, that's gonna suck. Okay, Pennywise. 5, 10, 15, 20. And as a grinning, needle-toothed clown peers out of the doorway down the hallway at all of you, he smiles and he says, well, 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 more friends. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Don't worry. We'll have fun together. As I need everybody to make me a Constitution saving throw. As you start to feel yourself getting lifted up all off the ground, it says,
Those of you near me have the extra +4.
+4. Oh,
Yep.
shit. 29.
nice.
And Terrence, you get a +1 for having the ring. I don't know. Has it been an hour since we've entered the building?
No, you guys have pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. I rolled a natural 19. I have normally a
Nice.
+6. Then you give me a +4 on that? Yeah.
Oh, hell.
Oh no.
Oh, wow.
Hey. Oh, that already has your bonus. Never mind.
This is actually suck the most for you.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, that's much better.
All right. Bite is yours a 13 or a 14?
14 because of the ring.
Okay. Give me a second for music.
Appreciate your saving throw. Didn't know if I was going to make that without it.
It's my soothing presence. I know. It
Oh,
calms
very
you.
soothing. Very soothing.
Yeah, because of that inspiration, you all made it. As he kind of extends his arms, all of you start to feel yourself inflate internally, almost like you're filled with helium, and you feel yourself start to lift up off the ground. But you're able to steel yourself and sort of grab onto something and remain on the ground.
Do the monkeys need to be in initiative?
Oh, yes, they are, but they are not visible because that's a different map. Let me just put them in there.
Hello, monkeys.
Thank you. Terrence, Black Monkey, Pennywise. All right, Rachel, at the beginning of your turn, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw. You do not have any inspiration left, do you?
Nope, I'm just
He's just
Chrono shift.
chrono shift. All right.
All right.
Last one. Don't fail.
maybe.
That is literally what you needed.
Nice.
As at the beginning of your turn, you look behind you and you see Pennywise the clown. All of your deepest fears just congealed into this one clown form. You almost see it like an image behind it slowly shifting into everything that you have faced on your journey that makes you afraid, just physically, psychologically, emotionally. But you are able to shake it off slightly.
Stop, you clown!
And what would you like to do for your turn?
I have only 1 in HP, so I'm gonna disengage and just dash all the way down here. I think I have enough movement to make it there. Let's see, 1, 2. Unless the monkeys do something. Yeah. Oh. Hold on 1 second. Joop, 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 joop. Yeah, I have enough movement, more than enough movement to just get down there with dashing and disengaging. So,
Okay.
that's the end of my turn.
All right.
I just
At the end of,
actually, I'll slide one more over here just to be extra safe.
all right.
Get-
At the end of your turn, that same mimic train that you saw before seems to burst out of the doors behind Pennywise and rushes towards you. I need you to make me another wisdom saving throw as it charges at you, mouth open.
Ah, fuck.
All right. As it rushes toward you, it bites into you as you take. What's that? 21 psychic damage.
I'm down. Yeah, I'm just. I had 1 HP. Boop, I go.
Oh no, there goes the heart monitor. Okay. And I'll say that is the end of your turn. Lunala, you are up. As Rachel seemed to pale and look at something that you can't see that seemed to attack her, wounds actually appearing on her body looking like large fangs of some sort as she fell to the ground. Lunala, you there? You're muted.
I was muted, yeah, that's why. I'm just kind of looking, going, not knowing what that's about. But Terrence is also up there by himself. All right.
Focus on Rachel.
She is currently unconscious and bleeding behind you.
I can bring her up. Just do things.
All right. As a bonus action, I will. No, wrong button.
I'm fine, you guys. I'm 100% fine.
She doesn't say while unconscious.
Yeah.
I hold up my hand as like a spectral book appears as like purple and bright blue flames erupt as they just fly over and manifest into a skeleton warrior here. As I summon my echo, and I'm gonna have it make 2 attacks towards the wraith creature. Oh no. That is a 13 and a natural 1.
Neither hit as your creature attempts to cut into the wraith. It is very skilled with swordplay. It easily just knocks your sword out of the way with its own.
Okay, and then I'm just gonna move right here and just kind of hold a position. I'll have my handgun out, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Finally, our mercenary decides to do something and pop up on the initiative board.
Yeah. It's like, well, I guess they're paying me. I should probably do something. All right, Vincent. Rachel is laying unconscious behind you.
Yeah, so damn. As an action, I'll use my lay on hands to give Rachel 1 health point.
Wow.
1.
Spending an action to
Generous
give 1 health
today,
point.
huh?
30 isn't gonna get to go anywhere. And then I just rush forward, shield up, actually trying to protect my magic man friend here.
Well, hold on, Rachel. Now that you are awake, would you like to make an attack of opportunity?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You see him above you, and something in your mind instinctively says, his hands are on me because he's trying to steal the ring. He's searching around for it. That's what he's here for.
Yep. So I just wake up and stab him.
You attack him?
Yep.
You do have disadvantage on it.
Yes,
Oh.
because you are prone.
Oh, no, that's going to help out a lot then. Oh god.
The one time you want to roll low.
Yeah.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah.
As you go and try to slice out with your psychic dagger, Vincent just like one hand just like slaps your hand away. Stop it.
I'm yelling like, the ring is mine.
Do I see a ring on her hand?
She's not wearing it currently, but make me a perception check because she's been taking it off and on quite a bit. Where would you have the ring right now, Rachel?
It would be in my pocket.
Perception check.
Yeah.
8.
You do not see anything. She's just shouting about a ring and trying to stab you.
I give her a little nudge with my boot, like, I'm not here to steal your ring, it's me. Get the fuck up and help us. And then run forward to our wizard boy. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Rachel's still flailing back there.
You can call me Wizard Man, excuse you.
All right. And I've got nothing I can do with my bonus action at this time, so that's my turn.
All right.
16, buddy.
The Nazgul. It's going to try to. There are 3 of you. It's going to try to go through you to get to Rachel. Terrence, you are closest, so it is going to attack you with its dark blade. There it is. 26 to hit. Holy
shit.
Yeah, I think that hits.
As it brings its long sword down at you, it cuts into your shoulder as you take 10 slashing damage and 13 necrotic damage. As it attacks again with the sword, 8 to hit.
That misses.
All right.
I would like to use my reaction to hit it since it smacked my friend
Absolutely.
next to me here. My beaten stick. 17 to hit.
That hits.
This is non-magical, just bludgeoning.
That's fine.
9 points, one-handed.
Right, you slam into its shoulder and you hear like a popping sound as its shoulder dislocates, and it kind of shifts its shoulder, and then you hear like a sickening as it like kind of pops itself back in. It definitely took the damage, but it still has use of its arm.
Right.
All right.
Yeah, and that, I mean, it's turn. Sorry.
Yeah. Rachel, as this wraith stares at you, there's something behind its hood, and as you look into the darkness, you kind of see a face. You can see eyes. As you look into them, you lose yourself in them, and I need you to make me a strength saving throw as you start to feel yourself get pinned to the ground.
Oh, that's even worse. That's even worse.
Oh, no, wait, never mind. You are just outside of its range. I should have measured. It's 30 feet.
Oh, hell yeah. Fuck you, Wraith.
Yeah, you lucky duck. Oh, wait, hang on. There's something else I could do. Let me check distance. Come on. Oh, yeah, 90 feet. Okay. Instead, make me... Actually, there's no save for it. You feel a little bit less dexterous as you are afflicted with a hex spell.
Right. How much dexterity do I lose?
You don't lose any. It's just the hex spell. Basically, you have disadvantage on ability checks made with dexterity.
Fair.
Yeah, and it does more damage to you if it hits you. So, and Geralt looks down at you, kind of looks at the enemy.
I'm just gonna be like, I'm fine, as I cough up blood.
Like, he's actually already like starting to move away when you're like, I'm fine. He's like, okay. 15, 20, 25, 30.
Now I have a question.
Yes.
Do I think Geralt's gonna take the ring?
You kind of think everybody is going to take the ring, but make me a wisdom save on this one.
All right.
For some reason, you seem oddly focused on Vincent being the one. You're pretty sure he knows. You think you've hit it pretty well from Geralt.
All right.
Yeah.
I was just wondering because I was like, do I get to make another attack of opportunity?
Oh, you already used your reaction, but yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
And he's going to dash. 35, 40. Let's box him in. And his attack. Yeah, he dashed in order to get there. Terrence, you are up. As you are now surrounding this ring wraith.
Parents look pretty hurt. I'm assuming. You are muted, buddy.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
Please roll me a con save.
Which one? The Nazgul?
Ring Wraith, please.
Yep. Is this a magical thing? Yes, it is. Oh, of course it doesn't automatically save. Constitution, you said?
Yes.
15.
Fuck, okay, you're fine.
Okay.
Well,
I feel
I
that,
think I'm
buddy.
gonna-
It's a hard ability to use.
I'm gonna just take that attack of opportunity and try and back up a little bit.
Oh, buddy.
All right. 16 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
As you attempt to back up away from this creature, it stabs downward, piercing you with its longsword as you take 12 slashing and 15 necrotic damage.
Terrence is down.
Oh my god.
All right, is there anything else? Oh, you can't because you're down. Never mind. All right. As these flying monkeys are going to look at everybody, and I'll say who's next in turn order. Rachel, make me roll a d20.
All right.
That thing is a lot stronger than I thought it would be.
All right. They look around and they see this creature getting ganged up on, and they are going to reach behind their backs. You don't see exactly what they're doing, but they're going to fling something very brown and smelly at the ring wraith. But the ring wraith, rolling freaking 18s twice in a row, dodges out of the way of these and glances over the side at the monkeys. The monkeys are kind of pointing and laughing. But the ring wraith ignores it and instead looks at Rachel. All right. Pennywise.
I swear, if he takes me out again, that would be hilarious.
All
Just-
right. All right. As it steps forward, its wide smile extending even more, it just slowly walks towards you with its hands behind its back. I need everybody to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Ah, fuck.
Hang on, let me measure really quick for. Let me see, we're not Lunala. Yeah, it'll step a little bit closer. Yeah, everybody except for Rachel.
Oh, fair enough, and I got a good wisdom as well.
I'm gonna use my inspiration because I rolled an 11. Oh, I rolled a 13.
All right, let me roll for bite really quick. Oh my god. Okay. +3. What?
Proficiency, and then actually the aura protection's a +4, so he actually got a 27.
Yeah. All right.
And then +1 because of the ring, which is a 28.
Yeah. So he's beating it. And then Geralt of Rivia. Ooh, how much is your aura? +4.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would be hilarious if Geralt man.
Oh, he did. He rolled a 6, so it's only a 10.
Oh, so he's going.
Yeah. All right. Vincent, yours is a 12. You fail. Lunala, what was yours?
13.
What? 15?
13.
Okay, unfortunate. Anybody who rolled the DC is 14. Anybody who rolled a 13 or lower, you are affected by the fear spell.
Fear spell. Oh, fuck.
As a phantasmal image of your worst fear comes to life and takes the place of Pennywise. You must also drop whatever it is you are holding and become frightened for the duration of the spell. While frightened by the spell, a creature must take the dash action and move away from you by the safest available route on each of its turns, unless there is nowhere to move. Hang on. Yeah, you guys can look up the fear spell. And that is its turn. Rachel, you are prone on the ground with 1 hit point. What would you like to do? As several other people look very, very frightened of Pennyworth the Clown.
I'm going to get up for one. And that's going to take my move action. Fuck it, we can't lose Terrence. I'm going to dash. I'm going to use my bonus action to dash over to Terrence. What?
All right.
There's like right there. Yeah, 30 feet exactly. Jesus Christ. All right. I'm going to take a potion off my potion belt and use it on Terrence.
All right. Roll for your potion. Is it a regular potion or a greater potion?
Just a regular potion, so just
Right.
2d4s plus
2.
Yeah, 2.
Yeah, whatever the original thing is in front of the D4 is also what you add onto it.
Yeah, fair.
So
That's actually
2d4.
hand.
Yeah, 2d4 plus 2, 44 plus 4, 66 plus 6. All right. 7 damage, nice. Or 7 hit points, not damage. That would be horrible.
Yeah, I'm changing my action. I am actually slicing Terrence's neck. Oh, God.
All right. So Terrence revives, and he looks over and he sees several of his friends just panic-stricken while looking at the clown. All right, who all is affected by fear? Lunala, write it down. Lunala, Vincent.
I am. Let me mark it.
Yeah, Vincent. Terrence was unconscious, so he made it, and Geralt. Wow. My fear is usually like a crappy spell, but yeah. All right. Is there anything else you would like to do with your turn?
I can't do anything with my turn now. I've used every action. Because that was my move action to get up, my bonus action to dash, and then my main action to even heal Terrence up.
All right. Lunala.
Gun drops on the ground. Yep.
Yep. Hang on. Give me a second. All right. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw. At the beginning of your turn.
Subtract one of those potions from my inventory before I forget about that. Why do I still have 4 potions?
How much is your wisdom save?
10.
10. All right. As you look at Pennywise, this deep-seated fear seems to just cause you psychological trauma as you take 23 points of psychic damage.
I am officially bloodied.
I think it's time.
I'm gonna start after the last encounter.
Yeah.
So, just say this hallway. Just turn left. I don't know.
Yep. As you start dashing away.
And action too.
Yeah.
Oh, it's doing that weird thing. Hang on, I'll zoom out more. There we go. There you go.
And it now no longer has line of sight. You may make a wisdom saving throw to try to end the fear effect.
15 on the die.
You end the fear effect. Now that this terrifying clown is outside of your sight, you're able to collect your thoughts and push the mental image away. But your gun is still back where you left it. And you can use your bonus action to take a potion if you'd like. Since it doesn't say you must use your turn, it says you must take the dash action.
Yeah. But I'll hold off for now. I'd rather say it for now. I still have 30 hit points. Like, bloody for me is a little different than, like, bloody for, like, Terrence.
Yeah. Why did you take out your...
Because if I end my turn, it's more than 30 feet away from me. It is.
Oh, that's right. I did not think about that. Good catch. Thank you. All right, Vincent. Same thing. Make a wisdom saving throw.
I dropped my beaten stick of wisdom save at the start.
Yep. It's a special ability called Fear the Clown. At the start of your turn, if you are afraid, you must make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, 15. Yeah, the damage.
All right. Yeah, you are fine. But you drop your gun and you take the dash action.
My beaten stick?
Yep, you drop the beaten stick. And also your shield.
So shield is armor and it has straps. Is that not a thing?
No, I'll say that's a thing. You can keep your shield. Sort of just like dangling there as you
Yeah,
try.
because it does take an action to take off. So, whereas weapons you could just drop.
And dash action, probably follow Lunala or go the other way, your choice.
Yeah. Actually, don't see where she went.
To the left.
Oh, the map. Oh, the turn order was in the way.
Yes, and
yeah,
the Nazgul. Wait, did he attack Terrence? He already used his reaction to attack Terrence. Never mind. You're good.
Oh my god, I always forget. Roll 20 rolls. All right, and that's it, right?
Yep.
Cool.
All right. And then same thing. If you want to use a bonus action to take a potion or do anything, you can.
No, I'm good.
All right. And now it is the Nazgul's turn. It's going to ignore Terrence because he doesn't care about Terrence. And Geralt, attack of opportunity. Technically, the creature must take the dash action.
It doesn't say it doesn't have reactions.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll give Geralt
It just
an
has
opportunity.
disadvantage.
I thought that was a natural 20. No. Yeah. Even though he's afraid of the clown, he sees this creature moving away, and his honed instincts cause him to lash it with a sword and hit it, doing 20 slashing damage.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, no, he rolled amazing. All right. As the Nazgul gets to you, Rachel is going to slash at you with its longsword.
All right.
14 to hit.
Miss.
As you dodge out of the way, kneeling down to give Terrence the potion, it makes another strike at you. Ooh, 22 to hit.
That hits.
All right, that is 10 slashing and 17 necrotic as it slams into your shoulder, dealing that same cold, soul-crushing damage.
I just go down again. I brought Terrence up, and down I go.
And as you go down, it kneels over you and it starts to kind of search around your person. But it can't do that without an action. All right, and Geralt's going to do the same thing as everybody else and flee. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. And also make a wisdom saving throw. All right, Bite, you got brought up by Rachel, who then almost immediately went down. You got 7 hit points, but you are still prone. The Nazgul attacked Rachel, dropped her to 0, and it is now like down, like trying to search on her person. Geralt, wisdom save. Geralt dropped his silver sword just north of you and ran. Pennywise and Nazgul also get attacks of opportunity. Nazgul hits. 32 damage. Shit. And Pennywise attacks with his teeth. Shit. But misses. All right. Terrence, as most of your party runs away in fear from Pennywise the Clown, Rachel is bloodied and unconscious lying next to you as the ring wraith is searching around her person. And as you lay prone at the ground, you see Pennywise stalking towards you. What would you like to do?
Oh boy.
Gone for like 5 seconds, come back, and the party's just gone.
Yes, I gotta take a call. I'll be right back.
Hey, it works in play
I'm
too.
back. Wait, why is
He's
everybody down there now? Oh
He's
no!
unconscious, he wakes up, and then everybody's gone.
I think I'm going to try to magic missile the ring wraith.
All right.
7 damage.
As the magic missiles slam into the side of this ring wraith, it knocks him to the side, and he kind of glances at you slightly, but he continues searching around Rachel's person, far more interested in this than anything that you were doing.
Hey, you. I have the ring, not her.
Make me a persuasion check with disadvantage, because he hasn't technically seen her use it yet. It ignores you and continues to search around Rachel's body.
Well, it was worth a shot.
All right, are you standing up or
I'm going to stand up.
Okay. Are you moving anywhere?
I suppose I'm gonna shift down to here.
All right. You aren't going to move past the ring wraith?
Nah, I'm gonna try and save Rachel,
Okay.
but not this round.
Nice. Flying Monkey's turn. I'll say, Terrence, since you just woke up, roll me a d20. Basically, if you roll an 11 or higher, then it attacks one of the enemies. If you roll
look at that.
1 to 10. Yeah. So it is going to attack Pennywise the Clown. As it makes 2 dex saves against Monkey Poop, and it fails both. As Pennywise is occupied and enjoying just feeding off of the fear given off by you and your friends, 2 plops of monkey shit slam into Pennywise the Clown, just as he reaches up and like starts to like wipe it off, and he is blinded.
Turns out you weren't just the clown; you were the whole circus.
As he hears this, he actually like pauses, wiping this stuff off. Which one of you just said that?
It was the wraith.
All right, Rachel. 2DM death save.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, and Vincent, did you ever make your wisdom save since you? Oh yeah, you did. You are.
No, that was for
no,
the damage.
Okay, yeah, make another wisdom save for since you're out of line of sight. I need to make one for Geralt as well. Ooh, and Geralt rolls a nat 20 on his wisdom save. And Vincent, you just make the wisdom save. You are now no longer frightened, and neither is Geralt. All right, Lunala, you are up.
Like shake my head and just kind of go shit as I'm just like running past them. Kind of get up to the corner, kind of look around, see what's going on. And I will put my hand out and summon an echo right here. And you just start hearing as I'm going to try to do the first attack with advantage at the rates with the beam sword.
Wait.
Natural 20.
Fucking hey, awesome.
Please tell me the skeleton pulls out a beam sword as well.
Do I need to split up lightning, fire, or magical piercing?
Fire, magic, piercing. No.
Oh shit! All right. Let me add all this together. 17, 20, 24, 28, 30 points of damage.
How would you like to do this?
Fuck yeah! As you see it like holds up its like spear as it just starts glowing red hot as it drives it through like the chest of this, and it just begins to like lift it up as like the heat is just like tearing and melting through the bone as like the body just like slips through the melting corpse of the wraith.
As the wraith, now bisected, falls to the ground, just like a huddled mass, still burning and then somewhat melted from the blade. It is dead.
And then it's going to move up to Pennywise. And it's going to attack Pennywise.
All right, now here's an interesting thing. Are you averting your gaze, and how does that work with this thing?
What do you mean?
It's one of those things where if you're looking at it, wisdom save kind of a thing.
I would have to look because it's just otherwise I'd be making blind attacks.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
I have to make a wisdom save.
Unless you are averting your gaze.
I am not aware that I should, so I wouldn't.
All right. Make a wisdom save.
Natural 20.
All right. You are fine.
Fucking back to back. Let's go.
You look
All right.
fear and death in the face, and you do not flinch.
Okay. Let me and then the roll for the hit. Oh, that was almost another one. It rolled on the 8 though. 8 plus the proficiency is 16.
16 just hits.
Hell yes. Do I need to split up lightning or fire or magical piercing?
Yes, you do.
Okay. So 11 points of piercing, magical piercing.
All right.
1 point of lightning, 1 point of fire.
All right. Well, it does 14. Or sorry, it does 13 regardless.
Hey, you know, I asked before I saw what the actual D4s were.
You cut into the clown, doing the first little bit of damage, and you notice that as you cut through, its body seems like shape and morph, and even its clothes kind of restitch. Not so much that it's healing, almost like you took some mass from an amorphous creature.
Oh, is it still blinded?
Yes, it is. So you would have had an advantage.
Let me roll that die again. Just
Crit seek.
nah.
All right.
I rolled one higher, but no. At the end of my turn, the connection begins to fade as the ghost spirit separates.
All right. Vincent, you are no longer frightened. Sorry.
Yeah. Our backs up just against the wall. Bryn, you go, I got the race.
I'm gonna run in. 1, 2, 5. And I'm gonna use my action to dash up here. And it's an action to pick up a weapon, right?
Yes, it is.
So I will
No. Picking up a weapon is a free action.
pick up my beating stick and I will use the rest of my movement to get up next to Pennywise.
All right. Let me roll something. Okay. Geralt is going to step out 5, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. He's also going to kind of do like a dodge roll, pick up his weapon. A little bit more flourishy.
Yeah. Mine was just like clunk, 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 grab, clunk, clunk, clunk.
And he is right up there with you. You're noticing that he's kind of hurt. He's not quite bloodied, but he's definitely closer to bloody than not. All right, Terrence. You are standing next to a molten remains of a wraith and an unconscious, bleeding out Rachel.
Drink up, bitch.
Yeah.
You shove the potion down her throat. Rachel, you come to and you see the molten remains of the Nazgul next to you. Its body actually like partly on top of you. Its hand on a pocket containing the ring.
I'm going. Oh wait, I can't do anything. But if I could, I would just like throw its hand out, just be like, "Fuck you, that's mine. My ring, my ring."
All right, as you come to, you instinctively reach towards the ring and kind of brush its hand away and then cup your pocket protectively. All right, Terrence, is there anything else you'd like to do?
Would I be able to drink a potion myself?
Yes, as a bonus action.
All right, I'll be drinking one of my greater healing potions then.
Yeah, it's 44 plus 4 for this.
Dice roller is not cooperating. There we go.
Oh, nice. All right. Are you moving anywhere?
I think I am going to stay by Rachel for now.
All right, and I'm just going to position these monkeys a little bit more accurately to what they actually are. I'll say this time, Vincent, you're close. Make me the D20 roll. 1 to 10, it attacks an enemy, only Pennywise. It attacks you. 11 to 20, it attacks an enemy.
7.
All right, you're closest, buddy.
Yep.
Also, it's going to attack 1 for you and 1 for Geralt, just because. Make me a dexterity saving throw as the monkeys reach behind themselves. Then this whole room is just really starting to stink at this point. You wonder, like, what did these monkeys find or eat that has allowed them to produce this much?
And Geralt does get his +4. 21 for me.
Nice. Geralt.
Please
Yeah.
let Geralt get hit by shit.
He rolls a 24 as both of you just nimbly dodge out of the way. Unless you want to use your shield to block it. That's up to you.
Yeah, absolutely.
You lift your shield,
I don't dodge shit in what I'm wearing. I block shit.
you just literally just splat.
Yeah.
Realizing that this is probably going to be a difficult cleaning mission later. As the monkeys kind of and kind of like point and laugh, and then are also kind of look a little irritated that they aren't hitting you guys.
Like the rotten eggs of 05. Bring it.
All right. as the clown extends its hands again, I need everybody. Yep, I need everybody to make me a Constitution saving throw as you start to feel yourself inflate again, filled with helium.
Oh boy, I failed this earlier. Inspiration saved me. Okay, all right.
Natural 1.
So, with a +7, I got a total of 9.
Wow,
Rolling garbage on your saves, man.
especially on con. All right, it's Rachel, Bite, Lunala. What did you roll?
Fail. Natural 1.
All right, so those of you that failed, DC 14, you feel yourself inflate and you start to float up above off the ground, and you find yourself levitating about 10 feet in the air. As Pennyworth smiles and says, everyone floats down here.
Oh my!
On the second floor.
It's like there's a third floor. It's below.
You can't stay down here if it's above the base level.
Okay, you know what? That's it. You die first.
Like
Not happening.
around the corner. Just
And he's still blinded, so he's not 100% sure who said this. It's like, whoever said that, you're dying first. I will find you and I will eat you. All right, Rachel. You wake up with Terrence just shoving a potion down your throat saying, what was it, live, bitch?
Drink up, bitch.
Drink up, bitch. As you protectively and instinctively grab the pocket with the ring in it and shove the ring wraith's hand away. You are still prone, though.
I'm gonna get up and then I'm just going to chug 2 potions. One is my bonus action, one is my standard action.
All right.
That's all I'm gonna do for this round. And my potion belt is now empty. Uh, 4d4s. Basically, I have a potion of greater healing. All right.
All right.
If they were regular potions, don't forget to add another 4 to that.
I thought regular potions were only +2.
yeah, 2d4 plus 2 for base, 4d4 for greater.
Okay.
Yeah. And basically, Lunala and Vincent, you guys are basically under the effect of the levitate spell, but it's only 10 feet.
Okay.
So just letting you guys know. All right. And he's no longer blinded. Are you moving anywhere on your turn, Rachel?
I can't move. I got up. I was prone.
That's only half movement.
Yeah.
Oh, half movement. Yeah, for now. Let's see. Now I'm gonna head over to here.
Hey, Chris, how tall are the ceilings? Like, are we touching the ceilings?
No, you're pretty much in the middle of the room. The ceilings in the library are remarkably high, about 20 feet.
Gotcha.
Especially probably closer to 25 or 30 actually in this area because they have vaulted ceilings. Out here with you, Lunala, it's closer to like 20.
Was that the end of her turn?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn. I move 15 feet.
Yeah. All right. That would be Lunala. You are up and also physically, literally up, floating about 10 feet off the ground.
So I was up against the wall. So I have a question. I want to see if it works. I want to put my boots up against the wall and try to use my boots of spider climbing to walk along the wall.
Clever. I like it. Yes, you can.
So
Good use of an item.
I'm gonna basically like Naruto come around the corner, running around like horizontally. It's like I think it was like right here was my gun. I'm gonna get down, walk down, grab it. Am I able to like step down on the base ground since I have like these boots of spider climbing on the base grounds?
I don't see why not. Sure.
Hell yeah.
I completely forgot about those. I guess that is a good use of it. Good job.
So I'm just gonna be running right here, and after I grab my handgun, and I'm just gonna fucking unload 3 bullets into Pennywise.
Are you averting?
I have to look. Yes.
All right. Make me a wisdom saving throw.
19.
Yeah, you make the save.
Okay.
Roll your attack.
I'm just doing all 3, just blasting into it. Oh Jesus Christ! With my fucking archery stuff. Yeah. So first one's a 29. The second one's 27. Ooh, and the third one was a 16.
All 3 will hit.
Okay. And I'll just add all these to get. This is non-magical. So do you need me to split these up?
No.
Okay. 10, 12, 12 plus 15, 27 for the 3 shots.
All right. As you slam into this clown with these bullets, little chunks start flying off and falling on the floor, and actually sort of like turning into a black mass and boiling and melting away.
As I'm just pop, pop, pop. I'll just kind of look towards the others. Are you okay? The 2 right in front of me, Terrence and Rachel.
Do I look okay?
I mean, we're all kind of not in the. It's all right.
I have
And my turn.
been unconscious 2 times now.
All right, Vincent, you are up, sir. And also physically up about 10 feet.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Probably one of the best uses of boots of spider climbing I've ever done.
Oh, yeah, no, that was awesome.
I'm actually just gonna hold my action. If somehow one of my compatriots get me on the floor, I'm gonna whack whack.
All right.
Just say, someone get me down.
All right, as you say that, where is that? Ah! You guys don't say anything yet.
I know. I just gotta laugh.
Yeah, I've been rolling every single time. If I rolled an 18 or higher, then another one was going to show up. Rolled a natty 20. I rolled a 17 last time, so I was like, it was really close. I didn't think I was going to roll. All right. As Geralt of Rivia is going to attack the clown. Ooh, 13 to hit as the clown dodges and sort of like bonelessly moves out of the way like those wacky dancing air robots outside of like a car dealerships, whatever they're called. And 11.
Wacky waving inflatable air tube man.
That's it.
Like if we are filling too, man.
And he does it again. As he rolls a 13 and an 11 in quick succession. But he is going to... No, he probably should have grabbed you and pulled you down. That would have been a good idea. But he's not good with teamwork. Terrence, what would you like to do, sir?
Good question. I think I'm gonna try and momentary stasis Pennywise again.
All right. What is that, a Constitution saving throw?
Yes, sir. DC 14.
He rolled a natural 20.
God damn it, Chris.
It's such a cool ability, but it's so hard to get off with a con save.
Yeah. And I'll say make me an Arcana check.
I think I've successfully used that ability twice, and once of them was on a teammate.
All right, that's high enough. Something about this creature seems to be resisting magic and magical effects. So basically it has advantage on saves against those kinds of things.
Well, maybe I should be using that fucking Pulaski.
All right, would you like to do anything with your bonus action or move at all?
I think I will move up a little bit closer. And end the turn.
All right. Lunala, roll me the d20.
I rolled in the thing.
10 or less, and they'll attack your allies.
Yep.
All right. Terrence and... No, you know what? They're both going to attack Vincent because they think you're kind of funny flying up there. Make me 2 dex saves.
Would I have disadvantage because I can't move?
I don't believe that's part of the spell.
No? Okay.
Nah, you're good. All right. Ooh, second one actually hits. That already has your aura in it and everything, right?
Yep.
All right. As the first one you block with your shield, the second one actually steps out and actually kind of flies around this way and flings at you with a little curveball motion. It goes around your shield and slams into your helmet.
Is this the spell? Is it the concentration spell? Or is it an ability? For the levitate. I don't know if it's an ability or the actual spell.
You can make me an Arcana check.
Basically, I was more wondering if it had to make concentration checks from my shots.
Oh, no, it doesn't.
Okay.
I was gonna say in play you don't know, but out of play, no.
That was me just asking more out of play.
Yeah, it's just a special effect. All right. So Terrence, you are blinded as the feces slams into your helmet until the end of your next turn. As Pennywise, all of you are nice in that fear cone length. I need everybody to make me a wisdom saving throw.
15.
Where were these wisdom saves earlier? Oh wait, am I within Vincent's
10
cone?
feet.
10 feet now, yeah.
And he's also flying, so... or he's 10 feet up, so...
Yeah.
Terrence, you also don't get it. Geralt, I think, gets it, just at the edge of it. He's 10 feet up. He's fine. Yeah, Geralt would just get it.
He's taller, so he'd be in that circle. Terrence, I think at the same spot would be just under it.
Yeah. All right. Rachel, 15, you pass. Geralt passes. Bite, 7. 3 is proficiency die? Wait, what do you have? 7 plus 3 plus 3?
He still has the aura turned on.
Oh, let me turn that off.
So it was a 10,
Okay,
and then plus 1 because of his.
Plus your proficiency should be a d6.
It is
Yeah, it rolled
D6 on here.
Then how come it's... Oh, okay. 1 plus d6. Okay, got it. So 7, 8, 9, 10 for you, Bite.
Yes.
Yep, and Vincent, 17. Lunala, what did you roll?
15.
15. All right. Bite, or Terrence, as you see this clown, this sense of overwhelming fear as you see expensive bottles of wine dropping onto the floor, just shattering. People with absolutely no appreciation for pipes just smoking the most expensive tobacco, saying, it's not that good.
You monster.
As you drop all of the things that you are carrying, your spell book and all other things, and you are prepared to dash away. Rachel, what would you like to do?
Oh, hell yeah. I am going to throw some psychic blades at Pennywise.
Are you averting your gaze?
No.
All right. Make me a wisdom saving throw as you look at Pennywise.
14?
No. You are frightened until the end of your next turn.
All right, so I think I'm running instead.
No, this is not the fear spell. It is just a frightened effect. So you are attacking with disadvantage.
Oh, you know what? That was funny. I am going to remain motionless to gain advantage.
Yeah.
I don't have to go anywhere, and I'm going to go 1, and that's it. Was that it?
Hang on. Frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of fear is within its line of sight, and you cannot willingly move closer. Okay. 19. Yeah, and then straight roll. 19 hits.
Since there's some allies. Thank you, Gerald.
16 damage.
Yep, 16.
And with that, it is just bloodied.
Jeez.
Is there anything else you would like to do with your turn?
No, that's everything. That was my bonus action, and so I'm just stuck here now.
All right. Lunella.
We need to get this thing out. It's fucking us up. So I'm gonna try attacking. Yeah, I'm gonna be some of my thing and attacking it. My echo, not averting.
All right. Wisdom
That
save.
is frightened. That was a natural 4 + 0.
All right. You are now frightened of Pennywise the Clown.
As it takes up its spear and it tries to stab into it twice with disadvantage. The 12 to hit. And a 22.
12 misses, the 22 hits.
Oh shit. It's 10.
These are
Yeah.
These are with disadvantage, right?
Yes, I did.
Just okay. How much?
I rolled like a 17 and a 14 on the second one. So 10 points of piercing,
Okay.
4 points of lightning, 4 points of fire.
All right. As the blade cuts into it, you note it. Wait a second. How much is the 10?
10 points of piercing.
What's the 10 points of piercing from?
The actual weapon. It's so it.
Oh, no. It does that in lieu of piercing damage.
Oh, that is okay.
You'll do like a D8 plus a D6 and a D6. No, that's no.
Well, it was a D4. Okay. It said your description says it hits with. Additionally, when saber light imbued with a powerful energy, it burns any target hits with an additional 1d4 of lightning and 1d4 fire. So I've been doing that this entire time.
Oh,
It says additionally. I'll
Oh, yeah. You know, I'll let you have it. It's only an extra 2d4.
Yeah, I've been doing that this whole time.
Yeah, no, it was supposed to do that in lieu of actual damage because, it's a blade of light and energy, so it doesn't actually do, like, piercing, stabbing damage. But that was my oversight, so yeah, keep it.
Yeah. So.
All right, as you attack, you notice that the lightning damage doesn't seem to affect it as much as it should.
The lightning? Okay.
So that's a total of 16 damage.
Okay. That was... I'm scared. That was bonus action to action, and I don't want to move away from it because it would on some of my things. So that's it.
All right. Vincent, you are floating above the ground. There's nothing under your feet. There's nothing around you. And you are blinded as your helmet is covered in monkey shit. The scent is starting to like seep into your helmet underneath all of it. It's like really foul. Like you wonder, like, do they have tacos wherever these creatures come from?
Yeah, I mean, there's literally nothing that Vincent can do in this situation, so I'm going to do what I did last time and hold my action if I come down to start swinging.
All right.
But I don't really have a great way of getting that for you.
As all of you are focused on the clown, you notice a dark figure rounds the corner and starts looking around the room. It sees this one unconscious on the floor, and it looks around.
And I'll point at Vincent and go, he has the ring.
Make me a persuasion check with advantage, because it has no idea. Unfortunately, it rolls a 21 on its insight check.
Oh.
As you point towards Vincent, it instead looks at you and it notices that you're like sort of nervously holding on to one of your pockets as it draws its sword and it starts heading your way.
Shit.
Hang on, let me double check the distance just to be sure. 60, yep. But it cannot attack. Geralt is going to attack twice at the Pennywise the Clown. First attack missing again. It just seems like this creature doesn't have any bones. But the second attack is a natural 20.
Nice.
As it does more than enough to kill it. As the creature bends out of the way of the first strike, it says, all right, fuck this. And then he just like this massive overhanded strike, attacking with more strength than he normally does, normally being more dexterous. And he just starts at the top and just slices this clown down the center as the creature turns into pure light and starts to burn away. And then Geralt will start moving towards the ring wraith. You'll have better pay me quite a lot for this. And Terrence, you're up.
I had to sneeze there, sorry.
So what you doing?
Gonna be dumb, probably. I don't think that hits.
As you strike with the Pulaski, it just parries your blow with its long sword.
Well, shoot. Yeah, no, I think for now I'll just call that my turn.
All right. Let's go with... actually, you wouldn't be blinded anymore. Roll me another d20, Vincent. Rye.
Wifo or kiddo must be talking to him.
Yeah, all right. Rachel, roll me a d20.
All right.
Awesome. All right. They actually don't quite see this guy. They're going to have to, like, kind of peek out, and they are both going to fling feces at the Nazgul. First one misses, second one slams right in the Nazgul's face as it is blinded. The monkeys again just sort of like fly up and down, kind of like fly in small circles, pointing and kind of that wide monkey grin. Pennywise is dead. Rachel, you have a Nazgul in front of you, sword drawn, ready to attack you, trying to wipe away feces from its eyes. What would you like to do?
I'm going to booming blade it.
All right, with advantage.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because it is blind.
That's going to make this even better.
Also, you are no longer free since the Pennywise died. Oh, Pennywise died. He falls to the ground.
He was saying.
He just like gently floats back to the ground. All right, 16 just hits. Or sorry, 17 because with advantage.
Yep. Okay, and then that's 5. 3.
And yep, sneak. 16, nice.
All right. Gonna go after me. I'm going to disengage and go up there. All right. Oh, one more. All right. There we go. End of my turn.
All right, Lunala, you are up.
All right, I am going to double check that. Move right here because I want that tasty flanking bonus. Flanking with the wizard, hell yeah. And then I'm going to. I have my blade out, and I'm going to attack it. With that. A 27 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And a 20 to hit.
Both hit.
Splitting.
And you're rolling with advantage?
Yes, I was.
What'd you say?
Any splitting of damage?
No.
Okay, I'll just do it all together then. 8, 10, 15. Between the two attacks, 30 points damage.
Yeah, with that, it is very bloodied.
And then bonus action, I pull up my handgun and I shoot at it.
All right, that'll be a normal roll.
No, I have crossbow expert. It doesn't. Crossbow expert isn't limited by the 5 feet.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, still with advantage then.
Which I forgot about in the first fight. So I was worried about that when we were fighting the vampires. Oh, thank God, because that was a natural one. 29 to hit for my gun.
Yeah, that'll hit.
For 10 points of piercing.
It's looking pretty hurt. You like cut into this thing, almost like bisecting it in the stomach. Do another slash through the throat. If this thing wasn't practically undead, you would have killed it.
And then I saw Vincent drop down, so I know he's going to be charging in. Me and him have worked together quite a bit, so I'm going to move off back here, knowing that he's going to want to take advantage of the weakness. And I will let Vincent come on in.
All right. Rye, you back?
Ruh-roh, Raggy. Do you want to puppet him for a sec, or?
Yeah, sure. As he slams into the ground, he kind of does like the superhero landing, taking a knee. Then he kind of looks between these guys and the Nazgul and kind of like makes a decision as like which is more annoying and which one you should probably go after.
You probably go after the Wraith, yeah.
Yeah, 15, 20, 25. Also getting that nice flanking bonus.
Yeah.
As he will attack with... What?
The natural 20. So I said you want to puppet, and you were like, yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right. 27 to hit. That hits natural 20.
And then that 2 would instead be an 8, so 19 points of bludgeoning.
How would you like to do this?
Of course. I can get
that. Yeah, had 10 hit points left.
Yeah. Fucking beast, man. You would kill that without the crit then. How would Vincent do this? You can animate how Vincent would do it. I don't know his style yet.
Same as before, just taking the long quarterstaff, holding it at the very base. That way he can get the absolute most momentum out of the very tip as he reaches up and just slams it down vertically. Again, like taking a bat to an infant, it just crushes this creature's skull. It actually shoves its skull into its torso and slams it down into the ground, almost looking like it's decapitated until you look more closely and realize that it's just like shoved in like a turtle. As it does.
He should have 10 feet of movement. I think he moved. Let's see.
Yeah, 20, 25, 30. Yeah. He's still got 10 more.
Yeah, he can move up and probably just smack one of the monkeys.
Yeah, they watched him like bludgeon this guy. They're finding this whole thing like hilarious. Then they turn towards it.
Just like start barrel charging towards that one.
Yeah, their eyes go wide.
11.
Oh, what is their AC? Oh, they actually fly up and dodge out of the way. This is all of a sudden not as fun anymore for them.
And he would be right here. I just don't have access to this token.
Let me roll for Nazgul.
Oh wait, bonus action, attack again. With the
Other end, yeah.
Yep. 15.
That'll hit.
I'll have to do it in this since I don't have a 3 plus 6, so 9 points of bludgeoning.
As the monkey originally dodges, he like rebounds off of the wall and kind of swings the staff around and then comes down and just like slams it into the side. Did you hear like some ribs breaking?
Oh my god, he's a one-man Terminator.
Really? And
Yeah.
that'll be it.
And no new Nazgul this round. As Geralt of Rivia goes up and also attacks the flying monkeys.
So we're murdering the monkeys now.
Yeah.
Look, Vincent just saw things attacking him. He's gonna go after that.
All right, first one misses. Second one hit. God, he's rolling like shit. Second one, he goes up and stabs through this monkey for 21 points of damage. And the monkey is now bloodied and really regretting its life choices. Terrence, you're up, sir.
I don't know if Terrence wants to kill the monkeys.
That's up to you, man. They haven't actually really attacked anyone. They've just thrown feces. These two are just kind of irritated because they were the ones that feces were thrown at.
Man, I think I'm just gonna pop my last potion.
Yeah, if you're not using your action for anything, then you don't have to do like the potion belt potion. It can just be a regular one.
Chugging it down.
Yeah, and that goes for everybody. If you're using your action to take a potion or to feed it to someone else, then it doesn't have to be one of the ones on your potion belt. Those are exclusively for bonus action taking. All right, are you doing anything else?
I am definitely going to be moving over to here. Just away from that hallway of Satan.
Okay. All right, it is the monkey's turn, and they are not having fun anymore. They are going to fly in here, disengage, and like slam the door behind them, and just like kind of try to lock it and like hold it closed as hard as they possibly can. Right, you back yet? No.
You know he would pole arm them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, because like they disengage, but he has Sentinel. He has Sentinel. All right. Well, the first one that would do it is that one. 9. They're able to dodge out of the way.
This monkey's like, what the hell? I thought I was dodging, and then he just goes, whoop.
Come on, friends. There's no need to kill the monkeys. They've done no real harm to us.
It's up to you guys as to whether or not you want to keep pursuing this.
You won't get paid if you kill the monkey.
He looks from Terrence to everybody else. Is that right?
I kind of look at the monkeys. Are you going to keep attacking us?
The monkeys are on the other side of the door. You can't really see them. They don't seem to respond in any way.
I mean, come on, they're hiding in an office. Do they really look like they want to kill us?
They just want to throw shit at us.
So it's not a glass door; it's an actual wooden door.
Yeah, it's an actual wooden door.
Okay.
Just about these maps aren't really accurate for this. This is more like a modern day office. A lot of the architecture and everything in the New York Public Library is more Greek, solid oak. They go for more of a classical or even a cathedral look.
Okay.
So yeah, there's no real glass doors.
Okay, just double checking.
Knock once if you are going to leave us alone. Knock twice if you're going to kill us.
There's like a pause, and you hear like a tentative knock. Just like a single. It's hard to tell from a knock, but it seems like very, very wary. And you also hear like other doors locking.
All right, well, not gonna outright attack us, and should be fine. Kind of look around. I don't see any other wraiths coming. Right.
I'm making a perception check.
I'm great at these.
We're just gonna murder all his race in this corner.
20.
Yeah, you
For a 23.
You listen, you kind of peer around the corners, and you don't see or hear anything. Regular roll, because it's like disadvantage for sight, but regular for everything else, because it is still dark and nobody has lit any sort of light. Oh god, Vincent should have been at disadvantage this entire time.
Is it like pure darkness?
You're in an enclosed building with no...
Oh, I thought it...
No, it is pure darkness. I keep on forgetting that. Okay.
I didn't think that it was pure darkness. I was thinking like dim light or whatever.
Oh, yeah, no. This is like an interior hallway. You guys have no external source of light. All right. So I'll say...
He's just getting a glimpse of light from the blast of my gun.
Yeah. And your freaking lightsaber.
The lightsaber actually, I think, creates light. Hang on.
It does.
Yeah. It's a 10 foot bright, 10 foot dim.
Close enough.
So we're good. There was light. There was a couple times it was gone, but there was enough light there. Yeah,
retconny, he couldn't see, but he just got super lucky.
Between the gun flashes and my lightsaber. All right. Why did you run off as I'm like looking towards Rachel? I almost got you killed.
Hold on. Where is that? I am going to go forth, and I don't have advantage on that, so that's only 9 plus 8, so 17. All right.
What are you rolling for?
I'm gonna lie to them. That's why.
Okay. As anybody who would like to roll an insight check versus the deception.
Well, I just what do you say? Because I don't.
If like I said before, like
the lines of what you're.
Yeah, give us some idea.
Yeah. I'm just gonna be like, oh, I came up here following the balloon because it used its magic on me. Pennywise used its magic on me.
Okay.
There was no balloon in that.
I shit you not. This died today. Holy fuck.
Oh, yeah, I was looking at the door.
Dude, I legit haven't. This die tonight has been rolling so fucking hot. That's another natural 20. I shit you not.
Hey, tell me, does that beat your deception there?
Fuck you, it does.
Mine's up. I have a +0 to mine.
As Rachel says this,
holy fuck.
She's also her eyes are kind of darting around, and she seems kind of oddly defensive towards all of you. Like every time that you look at her, she kind of like turns her body in such a way that it kind of protects a particular side, like a particular pocket or a particular something. Like she doesn't trust any of you. I would say, yeah.
I didn't see any. Look, I get it. Me and Vincent were new. You don't trust us yet, but we need to have at least some degree if we're going to be working together for right now.
Tell us the real truth.
As I said, I saw a balloon. I went after it. You know, you guys just didn't notice me. You're too focused on that halfling.
Rachel. We all know there was no balloon.
Listen. There was a balloon, and as I'm saying this, I'm going to slip on the ring.
All right. Make me a sleight of hand check with disadvantage, and anybody who would like to roll a perception check to try to beat it, you can. And your perception check will be with. Well, no, it's dark, so it's still disadvantage. 8. Okay.
13.
Ooh, and still with a 15, nobody else can beat that?
I not roll very well.
All right. Terrence, you aren't using a inspiration or anything? Or
I'll
chrono
use my inspiration.
I'm not naughty, man. I miss having the plus 15 with advantage.
I guess not.
Yep. As Rachel is standing in front of you, then all of a sudden just poof, disappears.
Look, you got.
I think I could cast momentary stasis on her before she did that.
Well, you don't see the sleight of hand, so you can't really tell that she's doing something. Yeah.
A different question. Could he cast momentary stasis afterwards because I'm still in the same spot, or does that require line of sight?
You are technically on a different plane of existence. He can still see you, but his magic can't affect you.
And she's gone again. All right, well.
Except for Terrence, who can still see her.
Is she always like this? I don't know. It's just because of us two?
No, she's definitely under the effect of something. She's not normally like that.
And in front of Terrence is just going to see me move very slowly away because I move at half speed.
And you notice that she's kind of like floating, like her hair's kind of flowing, like she's underwater as she's moving.
Terrence is all right. Everybody follow me. We're just going to follow her.
Can see her?
Yeah, she's on another plane. The invisibility, magic stuff you wouldn't understand.
Oh, he can see the ring, though, at least now.
He can. Make me a perception check.
I mean, I know how to cast the very basics of magic. All right.
Damn, why couldn't you have rolled that earlier?
Yeah, I'll say now you can. Yeah, with a 20, I'll say you can see a ring on her finger that wasn't there before.
Like, I understand the basics of all right, as I just start following.
And so I think we're just going to follow Rachel wherever she goes.
Rachel, you look around as you're kind of floating. You notice everybody's just like walking as you're like trying to sprint away. They're just like walking at the same place, just kind of like following you.
I have to like dash every turn just to get normal speed. And they're just going after me at a legendary place.
Where are you headed, Rachel?
I'm gonna head where the magic circle is. Lead them there.
There are 2, according to them. There's one on the second floor that you're on, and one on the next floor, according to the.
Yeah,
oh wait, shit! You weren't there for that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So Gerald said that there was 2.
He said that in the Terrence found that out with his Arcana check.
Oh yeah.
A while ago.
Yeah, so you know that there are 2, you just don't know which one is which or what is used for what.
And the layout is the same as the first floor, right?
Exactly. So if you head north from where you are, you can hit the circle on the second floor, or you can exit out and try to take up the stairs to the 3rd floor, but you don't know which circle is which or what they're doing where.
I'm just going to head straight to this. This is the second floor one.
I don't know if she can hear us or not, but not gonna lie, we probably could use a little bit of a rest. Terrence and Rachel honestly look pretty beat up, and I've taken a couple hits myself.
Oh, believe me, I would love to take a rest, but she's got some sort of ring that I have never seen before on her, and I feel that may be causing some of what's going on with her.
Well, all right. Well, Miss Rachel, I don't know if you can hear me, but do you mind if we set up in a room or something first before we go into something larger? I don't see it's a good idea to keep going further without taking at least a small breather. I have no idea if you can hear me.
Can I hear them?
Yes, you can see and hear, but your hearing is with disadvantage. So I'll say make a perception check to hear them.
All right.
Yeah, not disadvantage, just straight since you're like right there.
Well,
You don't hear shit. You see their mouths moving, but you're more focused on like running away.
yeah. Rachel gives a middle finger to Terrence as she's going.
Yeah, the both of you just see Terrence flip off the air in front of him.
I'm assuming that means no. Oh, all right.
She's being very stubborn.
I'll.
Oh. Wait,
None.
in ASL, I will sign to Terrence, stop following me. But I don't think he knows ASL.
Terrence doesn't fucking know ASL.
So it looks like she's just sending gang signs at it.
Yeah, Naruto hand signal.
Sure. What do you mean tiger monkey jutsu? What?
She's trying to mimic one of those animes? Is that what they're called?
I just don't think it's a good idea for us to keep going forward without resting first.
Well, it's either we stop and rest, or we assume Rachel will probably go off and end up getting herself killed off in the library somewhere.
Or we all get killed because we're going in unprepared. Geralt, how are you feeling?
As he's kind of starting to bandage his wounds. Not doing great.
Yeah, we definitely need to rest. Rachel, we really need to rest. I don't know if you can hear us, but let's just pick a room, lock it down. If she wants to come in, she can come in. We can't risk all getting hurt because she's under some sort of charm. I think that would probably be best. Do we want to just pick a room? Hunker down?
I would say we should just pick a room and hunker down. I don't think we're going to be able to get through to her.
All right. Let's do that.
All right. Do you choose one of the smaller rooms off to the right or one of the larger rooms off to the left?
Probably a smaller, more easily defendable.
Okay. You head to the east, open up one of the doors, and step in. There's a large, sort of like a conference table in there. There are a few books left over from whatever students had been here the day before. Some notes up on the whiteboard. You see like organic chemistry rings that are like half erased. As you start to barricade the door to defend it a little bit better, you hunker down and settle down for the rest that you would like to take. Rachel, what are you doing?
Is there an opposite room to that, like a room right next to it, or a room on the opposite side?
Across the hall is the room with the monkeys in it. There is a room right next to it, though.
I'll take the room right next to it.
All right.
Before we like seal the door and everything, I'm just gonna have Bato in the hallway. I'll just tell him, stop making noise if you see any of those creatures. All right, and like give him like a little pat, and I give like a little bit of bird seed that I have.
All right. And what kind of bird is it again? An owl?
No, it is a raven.
Raven. As it kind of hops outside and stands watch. And would Rachel have seen Lord of the Rings or read Lord of the Rings?
Oh yeah, because that's what we established with the her knowing the Nazgul.
All right, roll me an intelligence check.
Oh hell yeah!
Never mind. Okay, so you keep the ring on as you head into the room.
Yeah, and then I'll take it off afterwards and barricade up the room.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do something you're gonna hate me for. I'm gonna stick a pair of googly eyes on the ring.
Oh my god!
I should have really made does not work on magic items thing. As you stick a pair of googly eyes on the ring itself starts to sort of, at first you think that the ring is melting into itself, but then it settles into a wide oval shape, kind of like a rubber band. What have you done to me? As its ring shape now becomes more of a mouth as it talks. Why have you cursed me, witch?
I have given you sentience!
I was already sentient. I've been trying to get back to my master for eons. Take me back there, and you will be rewarded.
No, I'm your master now. You're mine.
We are bound, but the chains lie in my hand, and the collar around your neck.
You know, this is taking the right place right next door, so I don't know how thick these walls are.
If anybody would like to, you can make a perception check, also with disadvantage because it's a wall between you.
6.
Terrence? 13. Not quite. It's not talking very loud. You can hear Rachel and like maybe someone else talking, but you don't know what they're talking about.
I think she's lost her mind.
Maybe it's one of the book things. Maybe she'll get better.
What kind of a dumb book would have a magic ring in it?
I don't know. I never really read a lot of these fantasy books. I sort of only read mythologies and stuff like that. Relevant, real things.
And Rachel, make me another another 2 wisdom saves since you've put it on twice.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ooh. Oh, okay. And roll me 2d6.
All right. Just use the 2d6 command. Another 1 and a 6.
Okay. Give me a second, because I didn't think I would have to pull this up again so soon. Okay. I'll say that they actually cancel each other out, interestingly enough. Okay. Is there anything anyone else is doing during this time?
I'll just start chatting with Terrence just to get to know, background, see, who it is I'm actually working with. But other than that, nothing mechanically.
All right.
I'm gonna use 1 hit dice.
I was
hang on, you don't have it yet. Because, fun fact, because of the books, even though she rolled like garbage, the intelligence check was to see whether or not she remembered that whenever you put on the ring wraiths can sense exactly where you are. So, You put it on in the hallway. Your bird, Horace?
Boris.
Boris.
No, but not Boris. You said Horace. That was just totally Bato.
Bato.
I was like, no, wait, what?
Why Bato?
I don't know. What was his name?
Okay.
The time I make names, they're completely freaking random.
Okay, I was thinking like Ghost in the Shell is like that doesn't seem like her.
Nope.
Okay,
Literally
All
just just a name.
right. You hear a from outside, a very very soft, quiet one.
I will immediately swap my vision to see what's going on.
As you swap your vision, you see a cloaked figure sort of pacing back and forth in the hallway as it looks at the point where Rachel last was. As it starts stalking down the hallway towards the outside of the room where Rachel was when she last had the ring
It's
on.
just like standing, chilling out there.
No, it's heading towards that room. Not your room, her room.
I don't think we can take another one of those.
I don't.
Your room currently has a raven standing outside of it, though. Just throwing that out there.
Yes. So with the raven, with its mimicry, can I try to basically have it sound like Rachel, just going ring, ring, and then just like fly away, like in like
Sure.
Rachel's voice, to see if maybe that'll.
Sure. What's the insight or intelligence check for that? Like 11 or something?
10 to see,
Alright.
see if it's an imitation.
Is it a check or a save?
It's a check. It's just to tell if it's an imitation.
All right, and it's just intelligence. It's not like investigation.
No, wisdom insight check.
Ooh, that's bad for it. That's a plus 16. Yeah, no.
Insight.
Rolled a 13. It sees this raven shouting "ring, ring" as it flies away, and it ignores it and starts heading
I
towards
was
Rachel.
like, like, do you say ring? I like rings. It's gonna like fly in the hallway, like land, look back, doesn't see it going. You just hear I'll go. Then it work. I think it's going for Rachel.
Would it really be on us if she did die, though?
I'm gonna swap my vision and just like not like pound on the wall next to us where Rachel is. Go, there's one.
Right. Rachel, as you're arguing and speaking with this ring in your hand, you hear the knock on the wall.
You just do, boop, 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 boop.
I hear, that's one. Rachel's like, one of what? Like, I turn back and start talking to the ring again.
I said, "There's one. Right, shadowy thing."
Oh shit.
We should probably go help her.
As you say this, you see you hear the ta 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 on the outside of your door, heading towards Rachel's door next door.
I'll just kind of like start taking the stuff and I'm barricading our door.
All right, just be very quiet. We'll try and sneak up on it.
I look at him and just go, I just yelled.
Well, maybe it didn't hear us.
Like there's a physical stop and pause of what I'm doing and like look back like, what?
Don't look at me. You're making me uncomfortable.
I'm sorry?
Just turn around. Just turn around.
Slowly turns back and just starts completely confused. Yeah, we're just unbarricading the door, which it'll take a minute, yeah.
All right, and as you unbarricade the door, Rachel, what are you doing? As you hear that,
Is that my door yet?
it seems to be. You can't see it, and the doors are pretty solid. The reason why you can really hear it is because of the utter silence right now.
Yeah.
And the fact that your perception is being enhanced by a thing.
I'm going to put the ring in my pocket. And then I'm going to get up.
As you go to put it in your pocket, it says, "No, put me on. I can help you." Make me a wisdom save.
Yeah.
This ring seems to be making a lot of sense, and you feel compelled to put the ring on. You feel more powerful when it's on. You feel faster, even though you're moving slower. Something about it, it just makes you feel like you can stand and fight this creature, maybe even on your own. You don't know.
I'm going to put the ring on. God damn it.
As you put the ring on, you shift into the ethereal plane as the doorknob turns and opens.
And has googly eyes on top as well.
As you stand face to face with a ring wraith, as your friends unbarricade their door and start to head out as well. And that is where we will pick up next week.
I have a question. So it's the ring. It's like a mouth now. Would that be like stuffing your finger down someone's mouth?
It's just like,
No.
Yeah, have I silenced the ring by putting it on?
They can still talk. That was more just like a thing.
so fucking funny. It's like, put me on.
Don't kink shame the ring.
The next thing you hear it saying, "Get me off!" Oh my god.
Short rest.
I want it so bad.
I wanted to give you guys a short rest down there, but then it's like she rolled shit on the wisdom save down there too. And then now it's like, she put the ring on, the Nazgul would fucking seek you out.
Like, I'm beefy, but not that beefy where I can take these many fights without anything.
You might have to just leave Rachel be at this point. I have failed every wisdom save again.
I don't really understand. Like, Lunala hasn't seen Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. Oh, God.
The only person who has is, like, downstairs.
Yeah.
In a closet.
I'm just bloodied. I mean, I'm at 30 HP. Like, that's not a lot.
No.
Which I think is honestly, I think more than most of our party right now, unfortunately.
I was gonna say, that's like Terrence at max.
Hey, I will say this. At least if I go down, you guys now know to take the ring off me. Like, that is something.
I really wanted to earlier, but Terrence wouldn't have known that it was a thing to do.
Oh my god, Terrence doing a 42 max HP. Okay, never mind. I just looked at, because he said like 30, that's like Terrence's max. I'm like, there's no way.
No, I have 42.
Yeah.
That's still, that's
Still, that's 30, like 2
I have
hits.
almost
That's like
30
2
more HP than you do. I have 70 max.
I'm not in a position to go fighting another ring wraith.
I can, I don't know. It does a lot of damage. I think that's like 20 something damage a hit.
Yeah, well, luckily, I'm going to say it's going to take me down, like, instantaneously. Oh, God.
I'm taking that ring off you once you die.
Good luck.
Gonna go give it to the monkeys.
The googly-eyed ring.
Could you imagine one of those freaking monkeys able to turn invisible? Like, oh my god. Okay, it's invisible and you're just walking down the street and then all of a sudden just like splat across your face and you have no idea why. You're like, it goes like, ooh.
I like to imagine like during our like me and Terrence are just chatting and like before we heard like Bato go off, it's like, no, chips are different than your chips there, and then you see
God.
It's like, no, those are crisps, damn it. All right, I have stuff to do before I go to bed, and unfortunately I have to go to work tomorrow. So I hope you all enjoyed. Questions, comments, concerns, good things, bad things in the session, please let me know. I thrive on feedback.
Me freaking out the more and more as the end comes of prep I need to do.
Well, hey, it's like we don't